Okie dokie. How long did that prologue take? I want to say, okay, barely about 4 minutes. Huh. Is that some sort of record for me? I don't know, guys. I'm not really keeping track between the moment I click the start streaming button and how long it takes me to actually start streaming. Know what I mean? You know, me actually getting into the mic and talking and whatnot. With that being said, though, I just realized chat is not on the layout, as per freaking usual with Streamlabs. Give me a moment, guys. With that being said, though, what's up? Happy Saturday. Happy... Actually, there's no holidays today. It's only May 9th. Nothing too crazy about today. At least I think there isn't. But alright, guys. Another week done. Another weekend where, at the very least, I can be at peace and enjoy the day. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, the moment I log into Streamlabs, chat actually appears on the layout. Or maybe it's just because nobody was talking. You know, one or the other. Point is, it works now. So, here we are. Hello, Erica. Hello, Slump. And, well, as far as today is concerned, guys, I do have a couple reactions in queue, but other than that, yeah, just back to the old routine. Weekly routine. Can you really call it old if it was only a week ago? I don't know. I'm not sure what the technicalities are, but to be honest, do I really care? I kind of don't. We got 2 relatively short videos I want to react to, guys. And then we're just gonna get back to some Odyssey. Just sit back, enjoy my yapping, assuming my voice is not... I don't know, guys. When it comes to the voice you guys hear through this mic, like, I don't know. Would I be the kind of person you guys would be cool with hanging out IRL? If he just runs his mouth like this with his tone and he would be like, oh, this guy's so weird. Or, no, he's chill. He's actually really chill. I don't know. Like, what is my... I can't believe I'm using this word unironically. What is my riz? It did not feel right saying that. You know what? Let me just use the word. Let me just use the actual accurate term. What? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my charisma? If anything, I just want to... If anything, I just want to understand myself a little better in that regard. But while you guys are thinking about that, if you bother thinking about it at all, let me just... Where the heck is the Chrome tab? It's right there, but there you go. All right, there we go. We're good, guys. With that being said, though, okay, I can close this. Wait, did I save the stream title? Because I did want to edit it a little, guys. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, I did. Thank goodness. Like, initially it was called I Have No Mouth, But I Must Kid, but I switched the but to and just to be more accurate to what I'm referencing. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Just a personal nitpick. I don't think you guys care. With that being said, though, I got a couple things in mind for today. One of them, you're looking at it right now. Tunchi did upload, I think about 2 days ago. You know what? We can know for sure. 3 days ago. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Tunchi uploaded. It's an obscure Disney show. One that more or less has been making rounds around the internet, guys. Have y'all ever heard of The Weekenders? Because I sure as heck haven't. Like, if anything, my only point of reference is just seeing it every now and again in promo. I remember seeing these characters every now and again in the promos for Disney Channel back in the day. Like back in the early 2000s, or maybe a little later than that. See, what does it say when I can't even remember exactly what year this was, to say the least, when this show was airing? With that being said, though, guys, we're gonna react to The Weekenders, Disney's Forgotten Gem, by the homie Cartoonshi. You got decent aura, but need to spend more time aura farming? Yeah, it's relatively balanced. You know what? I can live with that. Not too crazy, but nothing too like, get away from me. Not the get away from me kind of vibe. Thank goodness. I don't know. Like, sometimes you really just gotta be self-aware of your... As corny as this might sound, you gotta be aware of your social capabilities, because otherwise, you're gonna spend a lot of your life alone. One way or another. Nice day in Mexico? Yeah, actually. It's sunny. Birds are chirping every now and again. Nothing too great. Neighbors aren't being rowdy, but then again, it's new, and it'd be pretty stupid if they were. That being said, though, let's get into it. Shall we?
Oh, hi, Nona.
I have a confession to make.
Well, I'm not ordained, but I'll listen.
Okay, I'm still in that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, that's a smooth line. I'm not ordained, but I'll listen.
The Weekenders.
In 3 weeks,
I see what you did there.
our fun levels will plunge to record lows.
Interesting. And how did you obtain your data?
Made it up.
I see.
It makes me really upset.
My source is that I made it the frick up.
about this show. When it comes to discussions about the best Disney cartoons, usually from the early 2000s and 2010s, there aren't a whole lot of curveballs you'll see.
Come to think of it, aside from, okay, y'all already know how much, you know what, maybe I'm a little biased, but y'all already know Gravity Falls is peak Disney, but did we ever get anything better before or after that? Okay, after that we definitely didn't, but before then we had Kim Possible, absolute kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. I did watch like the first 2 seasons on Disney Plus, and I thought they were pretty gas. I do want to finish it at some point. And The Weekenders, who I know little to nothing about, but I've heard nothing but praise. But let's see.
Get thrown around. Disney is Disney after all. It's hard for basic
Reese's was fine, but honestly, I don't remember a lot about it.
anything they produce to fall to the wayside and be forgotten about, even if there are way more popular options. When people list the best Disney cartoons, it's usually a toss-up between the more popular shows like Kim Possible.
Okay, to be fair though, just because it's popular, it doesn't mean it's not actually good. It definitely is. Like, I can definitely give credit where credit is due here.
Phineas and Ferb, Gravity Falls.
Phineas and Ferb, of course.
Maybe the original or rebooted versions of DuckTales. Then there's stuff like Reese.
Ironically, I've never really watched either, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against DuckTales, but never really got the chance to watch either.
House of Mouse, Lilo and Stitch the series. All of these are solid picks, but there's one specific Disney show that throughout the years never seems to get acknowledged at all, and it always puzzles me as to why.
That's true. That's true.
If I'm being totally honest for a second, The Weekenders is one of the best Disney cartoons of all time.
Whoa. That's a bold statement. I don't know.
I'm tired of people acting like it never existed.
I mean, to be fair though, you can. I don't know what to pin this on if I'm being honest, so I'm just gonna let him keep talking.
Right at the turn of millennium, ABC and Toon Disney were blessed with The Weekenders, created by Doug Langdale.
Whoa. What is that boy's hair? What is with that dude's hairline?
Weekenders followed the weekend mishaps of preteens Tino, Lore, Carver, and Tish, as they have various misadventures involving otherwise mundane preteen shenanigans, and despite this, it's single-handedly one of the most entertaining Disney cartoons of all time.
Really?
You guys would want to hang out with a total loser.
It's never stopped this before.
Okay, I know he's being I know he's more or less cherry picking, but so far all these one-liners, they're making me laugh. Even out of context, they're making me laugh.
And you've probably seen a clip or two of the show floating around on social media this year, as The Weekenders had a mini resurgence recently on platforms like Instagram, where people were either captivated by how good the writing of the show was, or they just had the hots for Tino's mom, which
hey, yo.
You know, fair. I know that Mia
Hold on. Let me get a good look at her.
The writing of the show was, or they just had the hots for
Okay, come on, she ain't that bad, bro. Like, look at this woman's haircut and tell me you would, you know what, I shouldn't be challenging people like that. Let alone the internet of all people. Do I watch Bob's Burgers? Not really. Slump. Again, another show that's so mundane yet so universally beloved, and I could just never get into it.
For Tino's mom, which, you know, fair. I know that
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb, I'd say it still dominates the internet just because it got revived for a 5th season. And also a 6th is on the way. I don't know how it's going down, but the point is it's still going, technically.
Acknowledging the show's
it took a decade-long hiatus, but it's technically still going, and you know what? I still love it. It's got a few problems here and there, but not to where I'm like, oh, this episode is bad or anything along those lines. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's crazy how in 4, technically 5 seasons, Phineas and Ferb has not had a single bad episode, as crazy as that might sound, but I will stand by that for now. Things might change with season 6, but we'll have to wait and see.
Recent resurgence is basically me admitting I'm only making this video now because there's a chance it will do well, but in my defense, I'd like to put more eyes on one of my favorite Disney shows while actually securing my bag for this month. I spent half of April playing Tomodachi Life and writing videos that aren't coming out.
Devin, should I know who that is? You know what? I'm gonna look it up, just out of curiosity. I mean, I would show you guys, but at the same time, okay, where's the safe search filter on Google? Hold on. Guys. Should I, yeah, I'm not gonna comment on this because, you know what? Yeah, she's pretty, but that's really all I can say without getting demonetized. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that.
For another few weeks, Speed, I need this. Even though when it first premiered, it was touted as the show that killed Pokemon.
Really? What, in terms of ratings? That's legitimately surprising, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, how's that going?
Seriously, Guys, I might be alone on this, but I found it borderline impossible to feel anything, let alone be invested in Ash's storyline of, hey, becoming a Pokemon Master, becoming champion, winning the Champions Tournament. I felt zero to no investment just because this crap has been going on for 20 years, guys. Like, I don't know, like when it happened, when he beat Leon, he became the grand champion or whatever, all I was thinking was, too little, too late.
Weekenders has been mostly forgotten about these days, even by Disney themselves. I don't
Yeah.
know if there are
Is it even on Disney Plus, come to think of it?
rights issues involved or whatnot, but to this day the show has somehow not been added to Disney Plus, which on top of being a complete pain in the ass for me specifically, is
Yeah, Devin, even Meet Me in St. Louis, it was I can agree with more or less what I've seen on the internet. It was more or less a little excessive with the meta humor, if anything. That's really the best way I can describe the criticisms with it.
massive shame as the series being put on streaming would tremendously boost its popularity without a doubt.
Yeah.
You can easily see it experiencing
That goes for really any Disney property that gets put on Disney
a
Plus.
second life on streaming. Please, Disney, please put the show on streaming.
Same goes for House of Mouse, if I'm being honest. I still can't believe that Disney Disney, what are we doing, man?
IMDb lied to me and said it was on Channel 4 and I got British people instead.
I could make a British joke here, but honestly, what's the point, mate?
Very easily torrent
No, wait, that's Australian. What am I doing?
series, and a good chunk of the episodes are actually viewable on YouTube.
Really?
In less than stellar quality.
And it's probably gonna, you know what? Wait, did it get officially published by Disney, or is it just some rando who had a capture card? Because if it's the latter, then maybe don't draw attention to it,
I
homie.
myself went out of my way to buy the series on DVD on eBay. It wasn't cheap or anything, but I'm
Like anything on eBay that's too vintage. Yeah, it's probably...
happy to at least have a physical disc that I can pop into my PlayStation.
I'm telling you, man, why can't people just sell this crap at a fair price if they really don't value it that much?
Anytime I feel nostalgic.
Wow.
God. So,
Remember when DVD boxes actually cared about the consumer? Like they had little flyers attached to the box and everything. The disc actually had a design. Like, I don't know, man. There was a time where these industries actually were in it for the love of the game. Know what I mean?
The Weekenders. What even happens in this show?
Wait, what? Little Meese, are you serious? What is an AMC? Does Disney own AMC, or is it some sort of... Was there some sort of contract deal? What is it doing on... What is an AMC show doing on Disney Plus? Let alone a rated R one. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but you know what? It's kind of hilarious. Oh my gosh, Devin, that too. Buzz Lightyear, man. I'm telling you. Disney really had us on a Disney Channel, Toon Disney, ABC, whatever you want to call it. They had us on a chokehold in the early 2000s.
What's it about? Why is Google not working, and why do I have to ask a YouTuber this question?
That's a good question.
Every episode of The Weekenders takes place over the course of a weekend, naturally, as a fairly mundane problem is introduced to our main cast, and it must be solved before Monday rolls around. Off the jump, a lot of the lessons throughout this show are not unique nor original, but the show does approach them with a refreshing amount of maturity. It never feels like it's looking down to kids, or being heavy-handed with its messaging. And
Honestly, is it really... It feels like it's a lot to ask for nowadays. Just write them like actual teenagers. Okay, technically kids. They're pre-teens. I don't care about the technicalities. Y'all know what I mean.
This adds to the laid-back charm of the show overall. One of my favorite aspects of The Weekenders is simply how chill the whole show is. It's a very comfy, cozy feeling show and a great vibe. Much like The Weekend itself. I'm such a twat. It's very... very easy to just put The Weekenders on whenever you want to chill out and vibe, which is one of the biggest compliments I can give to a show these days, given how much my deadlock teammates are affecting my cortisol levels.
Alright, come on, man.
Whoever this
That was the most forced analogy I've ever heard.
Venator is, I hope you catch typhoid off your disgusting keyboard and die.
Hey, yo.
Compliment I can give The Weekenders is that this show had a very large role in shaping my sense of humor.
No hard feelings.
Really?
Steve?
Hard feelings? Me? Get out of my house.
Okay, I gotta watch this show at some point. Hold on. Chat. If it weren't for copyright, I'd be down to watch an episode here on YouTube, because apparently they're available on YouTube. Thanks for letting me know, Tunchi. It might get taken down now, especially now that it has more publicity, but thanks for letting me know. I mean that sincerely. Also a bit sarcastically.
So yes, all of the 12 Cartoonshi fans out there, you have The Weekenders to blame for the annoying voice you hear in your nightmares. The humor of the show is very...
okay, on one hand, it's funny. These jokes are funny and they're well written, but at the same time, he's a little self-deprecating for my comfort.
Sarcastic and notably dry. Probably the driest comedy you can find in a mainstream network cartoon around this time, which definitely helped it stand out. It still holds up extremely well to this day with stuff like Tino's sarcasm, constant dry remarks from all the characters, effective running gags like the pizza place constantly changing to a different theme each episode, and a
Franken pizza, and I guess the theme that week was French? I don't know. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Disney is like the biggest company ever, and they can't even bother putting all their shows on streaming. Too bad, too. Some shows only live as crappy VHS recordings. Honestly, Erica, all the more reason why physical media stays peak. There's a reason I still give good maintenance to my PS4, because DVD player, that's it. Like, really, as of now, my PS4, I just use to play Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts games, and a DVD player. That's it. Like, yeah, it's painfully outdated. I've had it for over a decade now. Seriously, I've had it since like 2015. But the fact of the matter is, there's nothing like it. Or at least for that kind of preservation.
a couple of really neat meta gags that I'm surprised not a whole lot of shows have swiped yet.
Gym teacher? Can you imagine that?
No. Are all easy to love and very funny in their own ways. It's easy to get attached to Tino given he has the most screen time and is undisputably the main guy, given he's always breaking the fourth wall in most of the episodes.
I just realized his head is shaped like freaking Binky from Arthur. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's full of his perspective.
And also the head shape is kind of inconsistent in these shots, but then again, it's hand-drawn. You can give it a pass, especially for the early 2000s.
So by season 3 that does get flipped in its head a fair bit, but Lore, Carver, and Tish are just as capable of stealing any scene they're in.
What's this?
Instructions for reviving someone who has fainted.
Why do I need an... Oh.
The dialogue is always very sharp and witty while adhering to each...
Okay, I would say it's a little too self-referential for its own good, but at the same time, again, early 2000s. Not a cliche at that point, and I'd say it's still pretty funny in small doses.
Characters' personalities. Tino tries to act mature for his age, and a lot of what he says is dripping with sarcasm. Lore is a brand...
Yeah, Swamp, there's a reason I haven't... Even though Kingdom Hearts 4, it's probably dropping on the PS5, I'm probably not going to buy it until then, because PS5 has no games, guys. It really doesn't. Other than maybe Final Fantasy Rebirth and the God of War games, I can't think of a lot off the top of my head.
Tomboy, and by season 3 is a bit of a fucking dolt, if I'm being honest. They do flanderize her a bit, but it's not a big issue. Carver
Really?
come off as cool, which masks how insecure he is about his image, and Tish is the smart one. You know what that entails.
That's it?
You're a bunch of insensitive gutter snipes.
I'm sorry, what? Gummer snipes? Or did it actually say color snipes like the captions imply? What the heck is a gummer?
She definitely would have regretted that.
Oh yeah. Good thing she didn't say it.
They all have the same kind of quick-witted jokes and remarks, but they all feel unique. You're not gonna listen to a line from Tish and think that Carver could have just said the same thing. Tino's mom is
Really?
a particular standout, not just because I think she's attractive, I'll leave that shit to Saber,
Seriously,
Hey, yo.
new cartoon crush unlocked.
but because
Seriously, guys, I don't get... Okay, am I alone in this, or do I only like women my age? Nothing significantly older than me. No, like, I don't know, guys. I'm in my mid-20s, and let me put it this way. I'm not dating anyone over 40, let alone 35, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me whatsoever. Power balance, age difference, preference in appearance, like, there's a lot of it to unpack, and I don't know, man. Why do people keep insisting on this?
she's probably one of the best moms.
Like, I get it. Some adult women are pretty in animation, but even I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I don't know. It feels too forced. Know what I mean?
Moms in animation? Weird category to pay attention to, I know. I forget most of my viewers come from broken homes. She is
Ouch.
mostly there to just give Tino and his friends some advice, but her relaxed demeanor and sarcasm lend well to the surprising amount of wisdom she has. She's just a pleasant character to listen
Part of me wouldn't want a revival of the show because I love old animation, and yeah, exactly. Like, part of the charm is just the amount of effort they could only afford to put at the time. Like, if anything, like, I don't know, like, if it gets revived, it's probably gonna be like 3D animation. Like, I don't know, it's gonna lose part of its charm. Like with modern engines and whatnot, at least to put it vaguely.
to, on top of being very...
And also, just let a good thing be, guys. How many seasons did the show run for? What, 3 or 4? Point is, sometimes you just gotta let a good thing be. It doesn't need reboots, it doesn't need animation, and honestly, I don't trust the networks to do it for anything other than the money.
funny in her own right.
You want me to
Except for Phineas and Ferb, and I made that clear in my review of the revival.
leave now so you can say bad words? That'd be great, thanks.
I also love that she's single, but whoa, I gotta be careful phrasing that part.
Yeah, wait, say that again?
Words? That'd be great, thanks.
I also love that she's a single, but whoa,
I also love that she's a You just had to point that out, didn't you?
oh, I gotta be careful phrasing that part. I love
Exactly.
That the show tackles the fact that she's a divorced single mother and the fact that Tino's father isn't around. Respectful takes on divorced parents and the effects they have on kids are more common in cartoons today, but it's
How often did they address it, though? Because there's a right way and a wrong way to do single parent or divorced parent. Like, did they ever actually explain what happened to his father? Did he walk out? Did we walk out on him? Did he pass away? Because I don't know. Phineas and Ferb did it really well. They just never bothered addressing it altogether and just focused on the dynamic of having a happy family with a stepfather and a stepbrother and whatnot. Owl House, though, it was definitely very on the nose about it. How, oh my gosh, Luce is traumatized. She's projecting her trauma because her dead daddy or whatever. Like, I don't know. It was just so on the nose about it to where I ironically did not feel invested. But then again, I have a whole nother bag of issues with Luce in general from the Owl House.
It's great to see a cartoon from the early 2000s.
I actually don't know, Devin. I really don't pay attention. I'm not even subscribed to Saberspark, to be honest, guys. Like, I know he's a big name animation YouTuber, but I don't know. Just not really my cup of tea.
Handled this subject with so much care and maturity.
I don't remember what it was like with Dad.
Honestly, Erica, I don't know why they ever scrapped it in the first place. Like, why Disney? Why? Just because Princess and the Frog bombed at the box office was really not a good motivation, because let's be honest, it's not just the fact that I'd say people miss 2D animation, but honestly, I would say it's part of Disney's identity.
Anyway, what are you gonna do? Marry some guy just so I have a dad? Yeah, right.
In particular, I really love the scenes where Tino and his
Yeah, even then, random, yeah, they mentioned it for 3 seconds, but that's about it. And even then, the spinoff is not canon, so I don't think it really even counts for what little it's worth.
mom just talk frankly about the whole ordeal. Tino just straight up telling his mom that he doesn't remember what it was like when his dad was around. Tino's mom had a genuine discussion with Tino about the possibility of marrying her new boyfriend. The flashback to earlier in Tino's childhood, that alone stood out to me when I was a kid.
Wow. I kind of wish I wasn't spoiled on. I kind of wish you didn't just spoil it for me, because I want to watch these episodes, but that's a big ask out of freaking Disney Plus. Even if I was willing to cough up the $9 or $8 or however much it costs nowadays.
So and his mom were celebrating winter solstice without Tino's dad. And still to this day, I celebrate winter solstice with my mother, and Winter
solstice? What, you mean Christmas, homie? Like, the solstice, that's just December 21st, man. What is that? Okay, maybe it's a tradition in some cultures? I don't know.
To celebrate Christmas with my dad a few days later. It's such an ultra-specific moment that oddly makes me feel like the show was made for me.
Okay, it's just a tradition with this family in particular. Okay, I can respect that.
One of the few times as a kid I felt like my exact living situation felt seen. I'm not actually pagan, by the way, it's just a family tradition.
Okay, yeah, thanks for clarifying that.
Weekenders is an episodic show at the end of the day. You're not getting story arcs here, but it does occasionally acknowledge previous episodes and acknowledges that the stuff that happened in them did actually happen. It doesn't mean too much
for a slice of life show, honestly, continuity, maybe it's because I rag on the Loud House too much, but continuity is a big ask sometimes, so props to this show for apparently actually doing it.
In the grand scheme of things, the episodes usually function fine without these brief moments of continuity, but it's a nice detail, and it goes a long way to emphasize how real—
I mean, Little Meese, to be fair, fatherless home, problematic child, everything checks out, so I guess people were a little obliged to at the very least ask. But then again, knowing the kind of audience the Owl House draws in, yeah, that could not end well.
All of these characters feel. They don't have any major arcs or anything, but they do learn from their mistakes and change as the series goes on. What surprised me quite a bit looking back is just how good the show looks. The animation is pretty great.
Yeah.
It's very easy on the eyes. Characters are allowed to go off-model for better expressions and movement.
So far, he's shown me like, what, 7.5 minutes worth of footage, and so far, I have not seen one frame where I'm like, it could use some work, it's so ugly, please redraw that. No. Like, you could watch this in 2026 and it would not draw any discomfort whatsoever. At least from what I'm judging here.
Character acting and small nuances that help to make each character stand out and feel truly alive. There is very rarely a moment in the—
What are my thoughts on the Star Fox Direct? So we'll get to that after we're done here.
A show where a character is standing completely still on some fucking Family Guy shit. For a
Ugh.
release at the start of the 2000s, this shit is excellent.
I'm telling you, I don't know exactly when Seth MacFarlane stopped working on Family Guy, but yeah, it shows. At least when it comes to the animation. Because in later seasons, yeah, there are so many frames where pretty much not a single part of a character's body is moving, except for his mouth.
The coloring is also quite nice to look at. Nothing's too dark or too bright.
Yeah.
You'll probably see people mention
Like every individual shot, if I can make out like at least 5 different colors.
About this show more than anything else for some reason is that it's one of the only Western cartoons ever where characters constantly change their clothes each episode. You don't tell to point out, I know, but you'd be surprised at how many people get annoyed when cartoon characters stick to the same outfits from episode to episode.
Okay, to be fair though, a lot of those cartoons are a little more, how do I describe them? They're more slapstick oriented, like say The Loud House or SpongeBob, or then again, Kim Possible has the same problem where they don't change clothes. Do they? Actually, I think they do. Don't quote me on that. Can't remember for the life of me.
Just because it's easier and also makes them more recognizable. The characters are always changing clothes in The Weekenders, which helps just a little bit to make the show feel more grounded and laid back, while also effectively showing the passage of time if you happen to miss one of the title cards for
just treat them like actual people. Like actual human beings. Like, is that really so much of a... Is that really a big ask for something in the slice of life genre? Apparently it is.
It's a small thing on paper, but given how many cartoons just don't bother with that kind of detail, it's pretty cool that they care about that. The Weekenders sadly ended in 2004.
Wow, that was... Holy crap, that was over 20 years ago.
Likely another consequence of my birth, and nobody has really talked
Okay, my guy, you're pushing it with the cynical humor. Not gonna lie.
There have been a handful of notable YouTube videos discussing it, most notably from Jordan Fritz.
Tails, to be honest, I don't know. The prospect of a VTuber model, let alone spending money on it. I don't know. VTubers enjoy, like just the mere prospect of a custom-made avatar that speaks along with I do. I don't know. It feels kind of cringe. Like, I'm sorry, it's probably never gonna happen. Like, if I ever do like a... Let me put it this way, guys. If there's ever going to be some sort of render that represents me on screen that actually moves its mouth, it's probably just going to be actually me. But I think for the foreseeable future, I'm just going to stick with the Mudkip. Or maybe nothing at all. Like, it really comes down to my preference. And I don't know, a VTuber avatar is not really my thing.
And Toonrific Tariq, but otherwise you'll be hard-pressed to find anyone talking about The Weekenders these days, which is a shame because the show is good.
Yeah, you can blame Disney for that one.
And definitely worth your time. The show ended in a way that wasn't really conclusive, but it didn't need to be. And it helps that it ended on a very high note, as the episode focused on Tino's dad visiting Tino after—
Really? Wow. So, what exactly happened? Because they both seem pretty happy about it. Did he walk out on him? Was he on a lengthy bit? No, that wouldn't make any sense, even with what little I know.
After 8 years, it was a very sweet episode to end the series on, and I'm glad the show went out with a good episode.
Wow.
I'm struggling to think of a single bad episode, honestly. There are a couple of underwhelming episodes, but on the whole, the show's quality is scarily consistent. If you can secure a DVD of the show, or simply know the basics of how to torrent something, then
kinda, but at the same time, I don't want to be under anyone's radar in that regard. And even then, I don't want... Then again, on one hand, I was about to say, I don't want to spend $70 on some DVDs, but at the same time, that's what I did for Gravity Falls. So, I'm conflicted. I'm a little conflicted, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I highly recommend giving the show a shot. There's only like 39 episodes split into 4 seasons. You can very easily binge this show in a few weeks if you want to.
I mean, Erica, if you want to interpret it that way, I'm down. I'm kind of down to think of it that way too.
I really hope this show makes its way onto streaming someday. I know the chance is slim, but
every episode is on YouTube and playlists with lots of episodes out of order. I mean, do I have to watch it in order to appreciate everything about the narrative? Maybe I don't, because like you said, it's mostly episodic.
I'd love a more convenient way to watch one of my favorite Disney shows, and I'd also love to see the show experience a proper resurgence someday. It's not—
I'm telling you, man. Disney, dare I say it, Toon Disney or whatever, peak in the early 2000s. Kim Possible, Buzz Lightyear Star Command, The Weekenders, House of Mouse, Recess, so many shows that I still remember, even to this day. Put them on Disney Plus already. That's all I can really tell you.
Like it wasn't successful during its initial run. There's a reason it got called a Pokemon killer for a little bit, but
I'm guessing it's because it beat it in ratings for a time.
It feels like the moment it ended, it just faded from existence. I don't really mind if this video doesn't do huge numbers.
Like, it's kind of bizarre how at a glance, I would recognize where these characters are from, but the fact of the matter is, yeah, I don't. Until recently, I have not seen a lot of people talking about the
I
show.
just want to make sure people today know this show existed and that it was fucking great.
Oh my gosh, Tails, I actually have that DVD at home, and I don't know how my parents bought it for me for Christmas, so I don't know how much they paid for it, but the fact that it costs $80 now, like, holy man, I does it make me want to sell mine, or does it make me want to cherish it more?
It deserves to be in the same conversations as Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll have to watch it for myself to agree, but I see no reason to disagree yet.
If getting more people to acknowledge its greatness can lead to at least some demand for the show to be put on streaming, then, yeah, hell, why not give it a shot? It probably won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, how long have I been asking for House of Mouse on Disney Plus? It's been like, what? How long since the platform got introduced? I want to say like 9 years, 8 years? Point is, it's been too long. It's probably not happening.
Channel doesn't have that much influence. I just hope that one day more people can appreciate this show. So, yeah.
I don't know why. Guys, on one hand, maybe I get it, because pandemic and everything, there's a reason everything is just thrown on streaming platforms and called a day. Am I even using that term right? I don't know. Point is, why did we ever give up on the prospect of DVDs, guys? Why did we ever abandon the prospect of physical media? Like, on one hand, maybe it doesn't sell well, but at the same time, there has to be better means to preserve your own copy of whatever you like, guys.
Yeah, that was The Weekenders. I love it, and you should too. Thank you all for listening to my irregularly scheduled ramblings about...
Yeah, very irregular, homie. When's the last time you uploaded? But then again, who am I to talk? The last time I uploaded... How long was it between my last upload and the one before that? Come to think of it, guys. The last one was May 1st, and before that, you know, we can look into it once we're done here.
Inane bullshit. I will hopefully be back next week with my brand new, unfiltered dogshit opinions on things you love or hate. Thank you for-
Wait a minute, Tails. Is there a reason why you mentioned the Lucario movie specifically, and not one of, like, 20-something other Pokemon movies? Just curious.
Watching. Yes, that Kiwami free video is close to being done. You would not believe how fucking long this video is, dude.
Holy crap. So that's that. Okay, it's just his outro. Okay, I don't know if the music is copyrighted, so I'm not going to let it play out. Sorry, Toonchi, but even then, you know what? I watched most of the video from beginning to end, so hopefully that's enough to support. You know what? Let me drop a like, because I don't know, guys. Maybe it's because I'm a little too obsessed with my own analytics on YouTube, but at the same time, watching the video from beginning to end and dropping a like, I cannot stress how much that actually helps in terms of the algorithms and whatnot, guys. It's all I can really tell you. DVD sell well, it's just streaming is easier to access? I mean, I guess, but for all you know, it's gonna get removed from the streaming platform at some point. I mean, I don't know, guys. It used to, Puss in Boots 2, it used to be on Netflix. I could watch it anytime I like. A couple months later, it's gone. So where the heck am I supposed to watch it now? How the heck am I supposed to find a DVD for it now? Like, I don't know. DVDs, they just make it so like you really can't take your chances. Unless the disc itself gets damaged, but that's a whole nother story altogether. But where was I? Right. How long was it between my previous upload and the one before that? Because I'm legitimately curious. This one was May 1st, and this one was... And we just reached 1,000 views. Thank you, guys. Okay, not even a month, come to think of it. But then again... I developed this video in like a week, in the span of just a week, guys. Seriously. I watched the Galaxy movie on Friday. I got to work on that script that very same night. And by the next weekend, this was already uploaded. Because I don't know. This is more or less of an impromptu video that I just wanted to make on the spot. The other ones, on the other hand, those definitely took some time. Just between me actually, how do I explain this? Like, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I guess I put a lot more thought and nitpickiness, for lack of a better term, into the script. But with the Galaxy movie, yeah, I just said what I was thinking and I left it at that. Like, I guess it was more so spontaneous. But the point is, between the two big projects that I had, yeah, it was about a month and a half between the uploads. And don't even get me started on the gap between these two. This was mid-March, and this was, I think, February 1st? You know what? Let's see. Point is, guys, these videos take time. At least when you work a full-time job like me. If I did YouTube for a living, it might be a different story, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to ever do it because I feel like I would get burnt out a little too easily. And if I get burnt out, I don't upload. If I don't upload, I don't get paid. Like, I don't know, man. Doing YouTube for a living is a hassle and a half. But all right, yeah, this was February 1st. So yeah, about a month and a half, 2 months between uploads. All right, guys, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, we good now? I would like to believe so, but we good? Funny that your video has the AI summary? Oh gosh, Erica. I did get a bit of a glance at it once, but yeah, it's about as scuffed as you would expect. You know what? Let's try it. Just to see what it has to say about my Taunting Hour review, if nothing else. In the episode, content creator Icy Seabass analyzes the episode The Taunting Hour from the Loud House, which he describes as one of the series' worst. Okay, you know what? So far, yeah, okay. That about sums it up well enough. Even if the writing is a little corny. Key takeaways from the critique: obnoxious antagonists, forced conflict, flawed messaging, artistic decline. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. I guess the last time I looked at one of these, I don't know, I was kind of cringing, but okay. Huh. But even then, chat, don't rely on AI. Like, it's okay if Google's not giving you the answers you're hoping for, but don't rely on AI chatbots and whatnot. I'll tell you that much. Keep the Discord? Okay, hold on, Swamp. Hold on. I did see your message. I don't know why you retracted it, homie, but I don't know. One step at a time. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah, Tails, I have the exact same DVD. The one with the little, with the short, the Mastermind short. Although to be honest, I completely forgot it existed until now. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But yeah, I have this exact same DVD box. That's the one my parents bought me when I was a kid. Why this one in particular, though? Like I said. Swamp? What is this? What is this? What, this is... I can't tell if this is so based it's godly, or so cursed it's just cursed. What is it? I have very mixed feelings about this. Everything else though, you know what? It's fire. You know what? Everything else I can't be mad at it. Mudkip with a gun. Based. Shiny Mudkip. Based off of my shiny female Mudkip. Based. Mudkip with a queen. Based. Mudkip with sunglasses. Based. Okay, I'm using the term based way too much, but you know what I mean. But we'll leave it at that. Also in art? Alright, hold on. Let's see. It's got the mustache and the eyes and everything. You know what? That deserves a heart. That deserves a heart. You know what? I'll give you this one, Swamp. This is actually really cute. Just Mudkip getting captured with Cappy. You know what? I like that. I like that. Oh, that's gore? Gore of my comfort characters? Wait, what do you mean? How is this gore? It's just... I'm guessing you're talking about something else. Ugh. Is a stream title an E-Mimes reference? I don't know, man. I just kept... The moment I watched that last Digital Circus episode, everyone just kept saying, I have no mouth and I must scream. So I figured, hey, I may as well rip off the title. I know little to nothing about it, but hey, I may as well. Yesterday's episode, One False Move. I have not seen it, Mr. Chloe. Guys, just cause I made most of my audience reviewing Loud House episodes, it doesn't mean I get the chance to watch every episode as soon as it drops, especially here in Mexico. It aired in Latin America? Okay, never mind. Maybe I should have, but like I've said before, I don't have Nickelodeon on the cable plan for whatever reason, so I really have to rely on other means to get a chance to view the episode. So I don't really have any thoughts on it right now, Mr. Chloe. The Madoof one? I mean, is that really gore though? I mean, I get it, it's a little freaky looking, but oh my gosh, the longer I look at it, the worse it gets. I mean, it's not gore, but close enough? Drawing the mustache was surprisingly annoying. Yeah, Mario has a very... He has a meticulously specific mustache. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I can see why it's really hard to draw. Like, just the curves at the bottom, the way it's shaped. Like, I don't know. It's a very meticulous design for a mustache. At least when you compare it to Luigi's, and especially Wario's and Waluigi's, which is basically just a zigzag in Wario's case. But alright guys, we got one more thing I want to react to that I've been holding off on ever since I saw it on my sub box a couple days ago. And it is about a Nickelodeon show. We have reacted to this channel before in the past, and you know what? Just from the thumbnail alone, I really do want to watch it, even though it is a full 20 minutes long, guys. How long have I been streaming now that I think about it? 45 minutes. Holy crap, I really know how to run my mouth, don't I? But alright. So, chat, let me ask you this in somewhat earnesty. How do we feel about Dan Schneider shows? Like, Dan Schneider, obviously, in general, he's a horrible person, good freaking riddance, but the shows in question, like, they did help shape a lot of childhoods, my own included. Like, my conscience is a little troubled watching them, but at the same time, I think this is one of those instances where you can separate art from the artist. Even though it feels a little too generous to refer to a sitcom as art, but y'all know what I mean. But with that being said, let's react to, oh gosh, that is a mouthful of a title. Miss Briggs could have shot Carly and Freddy in this iCarly episode by aggressively average. You know what, before we get into it, let me read the chat a little quick, just because it's scrolling by so quickly. My nearby theater will display amazing digital circus too. Yeah, mine too, Swamp. But I've watched every single episode strictly in English, guys, just because the dubbing is so much better than the Spanish one. And the fact of the matter is, my theater listings are all Spanish only. No subtitle. It's not like with other movies where they at very least offer a subtitled version. They all have, it's all or nothing. Spanish or nothing. So I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to watch it, let alone if I'm going to actually agree to it. I liked iCarly and Drake and Josh when I watched them as a wee lad. Yeah. Yeah. Those two, and I don't know how I feel about the rest of them. Henry Danger, I don't care. I don't know what... Okay, Victorious, it had some good things going for it, but for the most part, yeah, I could take it or leave it, especially compared to the former two. There was also Zoe 101, which wasn't really a comedy, but at the same time, it made for some engaging drama here and there, but holy crap. Dare I say it? Nah. Actually, no, that wouldn't be fair to say Jeanette McCurdy and all of her testimonies against Dan Schneider and whatnot, or really Nickelodeon in general. But Zoe 101, it was filled with so much controversy, man. That's not even counting the fact that the lead, Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney Spears' sister, looking back at it, she was a terrible actress. Like, you can just tell, that show was born mostly out of nepotism. Every other actor did what they could to carry that show, but Jamie Lynn Spears' performance, I cannot look back on it just because it was so... Yikes, man. Never mind all the controversy behind the scenes, but you know what? We're not going to get into it here just for the sake of preserving some sense of optimism. With that being said, though, let's get into it. Let me close this. I don't need this anymore. And I'd really like to save on RAM.
I Spy a Mean Teacher should really be called I Do Some Breaking and Entering.
Dude.
trespass onto someone's personal property to damage their belongings and violate their privacy.
Dude, they're just... I don't like playing this card too much, but they're just kids, man. They're just...
This is one of the only episodes I can think of where the main characters could legally and rightfully be murdered during the episode.
Dude!
When Carly and Freddy try to...
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the whole gag with the pie camera.
...spy on their teacher, Miss Briggs. They literally...
Really, Swamp? I thought it was really boring and corny and not really compelling when it comes to the characters, but then again, they try to mix the typical Dan Schneider style of kid-friendly sitcom with superhero gimmicks. It did not go well, if you ask me.
Break into her home, and in case
Henry
you
Danger
know,
raised me? Oh my gosh, how young are you guys? Rhetorical question. I don't want to actually know your age. How young are you guys?
Washington State is actually a no-duty-to-retreat state. If Miss Briggs was packing heat, this one could have ended a
Zoe 101 was visually impressive. Multiple cameras at a beach college is still visually stunning. Yeah.
whole lot differently. Carly and Freddy...
Fun fact, the campus it's actually set on, it's Pepperdine University. It's set in Pepperdine University, or at the very least that's the set for most of the show. I actually got accepted into that university, but ultimately I turned down the scholarship because I still couldn't afford the tuition.
Freddy completely encroach on their teacher's legal right to privacy in her own private dwelling. If Miss Briggs caught them in her home...
Wait a minute, are they in her backyard? How did they...
legal right to privacy in
Never mind. You know what? Why am I being nitpicky?
her own private dwelling. If Miss Briggs caught them in her home, she could have 100% legally shot them dead on sight and suffered little to no legal consequences.
Wait. Why would you say that? Okay, maybe that's how the law is in Seattle, Washington, where the show is canonically set.
But would she have been morally justified? Did Carly and Freddy actually deserve...
I mean, on one hand, yeah, legally maybe nothing is stopping you from shooting them. But at the same time, it's your students. They're just a trio of kids. Like, you're really gonna live with that in your conscience?
To get gunned down for their actions in this episode? Today, we're gonna take a look back and see what really went down in this insane crime-filled episode. It might even have the most crimes committed out of any iCarly episode ever.
Okay, calm down. Okay, maybe he might be right, but calm down, bro.
As always, if you like this one, be sure to throw us a fat, juicy like, and maybe even subscribe.
Did I go to the iCarly website when it was still up? A little bit, Tails. I remember when I was a kid, I did at least once or twice clicked iCarly.com. I saw it actually existed, and then I closed the window. Just because, I don't know, I was just curious.
Who knows? I might just melt down a ton of fruit snacks and dip my ball sack in them.
Hey, what? Bro. Okay, sometimes this guy's sense of humor is a little too jarring for comfort, but I'll let it pass.
If you do. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AgroWasHere for a daily dose of nostalgia.
Gentle reminder that this guy is a dad, guys. He just had a kid a couple months ago. So, I mean no disrespect, but I sincerely hope his kid doesn't come across his content at some point in the future. At any point in the future.
And if you have any other episodes or shows you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. All right, let's dive in. So
you know what? I like that intro. It was short and sweet. It showed a background from all the Nickelodeon shows. Like, okay, I like it.
Start off in the school hallway. Freddy is geeking out and all excited because he got a green screen that
Tails, should I know who that is? I really don't.
they can use on iCarly to do some wacky fake backgrounds behind them. Big foreshadowing for later in this episode. Bet the writers thought they were real fucking clever here. Also, brother says he got it from the AV club.
Guess what I got from the audiovisual department?
Did he use the 5-finger discount? What's the AV club gonna use for a green screen now?
Yeah.
Their fast-talking classmate.
Yeah, for a public middle school in Seattle? Like, do they really have the budget for more than one? I honestly don't know, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, from my experiences, even in my private school experiences, like, I don't know, a lot of schools really don't put a lot of investment into the visual arts, let alone the arts in general, except maybe music.
Tareen comes up.
They're like, really? I'm not kidding. They only care if you learn how to play an instrument. That's how bad it is.
Talks to him. She shows them a picture of their teacher from a Cuttlefish concert the night before.
Look at the phone. Are you looking at it?
Yes, we're looking.
I kind of forgot that they had a running gag with this gossipy weirdo.
Which Cuddlefish
Wait, what was that picture? Show that again.
the night before.
Look at the phone. Are you looking at it? Yes, we're looking.
That's Nathan Kress, and should I know who that is? You know what? Maybe it's best that I don't.
Which Cuddlefish is also mentioned when Sam trades away the t-shirt Carly made her
All right, Sebastian, thank you for stopping by.
in exchange for Cuddlefish concert tickets and I Don't Want to Fight.
I need concert tickets. Cuddlefish. This Friday.
Seeing the pic of their teacher getting down loose at the concert makes them wonder what else teachers get up to outside of school, which is something I might have wondered about when I was maybe 7 years old.
Okay.
Not teenagers like they are.
Okay, one or the other, man. You don't gotta... like, I don't know. It's a little anecdotal, but you know what? I can believe it.
But whatever. So Carly suggests stalking their teacher and recording it for online content to show the
That is still pretty out of pocket, though. I will admit that. Like, you could have at least just interviewed her just out of curiosity, but nah, you had to break into her house with a camera, sneak into her backyard, and record her when she's not looking. Like, you really just couldn't open the door, knock on her door, ask a few questions, maybe start a journalism club at school. I don't know, man. There was so many better ways it could have gone at it here.
The world what a mean teacher like Miss Briggs gets up to outside of school.
Hey,
Okay, to be fair, though, she is a pretty mean teacher, so I doubt she would have agreed to a basic interview anyways.
that'd be a really cool idea for our web show. We could do a whole segment on what mean teachers do when they're not in school.
Come to think of it, wait, what if they actually had succeeded? Like, imagine if they actually got the footage they wanted out of Miss Briggs without being caught. Like, wouldn't they get in some sort of legal trouble for invasion of privacy just by talking about this on iCarly on their web show?
So, how do we do this? We follow Miss Briggs around after school, you know? With a video camera and just see what she does.
Following someone around and filming them without consent.
Yeah.
I
Public stalking, invasion of privacy, breaking and entering. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of felonies, come to think of it.
believe that's called harassment, and it's a crime. A random kid tells Miss Briggs he picked her an orange from his mother's tree, and she smashes it to the ground.
Okay, that's just,
You an orange for my
that is just comedically harsh.
mother's tree.
Sometimes there's a fine line between showing that a character is mean-spirited and then just flanderizing it. Know what I mean?
I hate citrus fruit.
Ooh, not again!
Oh gosh, why? Why?
Harsh. But also, can you even grow oranges in Seattle? And before you fucking comment it, yes, I have Google too. I found out that you can, but I didn't think you could. Cut to Carly.
Okay.
His apartment, where Freddy busts out the worst piece of spy equipment of all time. A fake-ass piece of pie with a giant lens.
Even if it didn't have the lens there, realistically, who would eat a piece of pie that big, guys?
That slice of pie is absolutely burnt.
At the very least, the writing actually addresses that it's not gonna work, but at the same time, it still looks really stupid.
into my memory. The girls laugh at how fucking stupid it is.
Yeah.
So he goes and tests
Deserved.
it out on Spencer, who is busy hassling his date to juggle. Of course, Spencer and the juggling girl both instantly know it's a spy camera, and we officially wasted 2 full minutes of screen time on the punch list.
I do remember him smiling like an idiot. I do remember that shot.
Of pie spy camera is obvious and bad.
It still makes me
nearly
laugh.
10% of the episode. Cut to Miss Briggs's backyard, and how the hell did they even get here? And
I don't know, Tails. I thought it was fine. I don't know. I didn't really get to watch a lot of it, let alone any episode, but a lot of elements, they were an immediate turnoff. Like Freddy being a 2-time divorced single father, like Neville making a comeback. Like, I don't know. There was a lot of ideas that I really did not enjoy.
Freddy brought the damn spy cam pie! So the pie cam doesn't pass the test. Spencer and the girl both call it out, but Freddy brings it anyway and
Yeah.
decides to use it?
I feel like you'd be better off just using a normal camera.
At that point, why not just bring a regular camera?
Exactly.
It would be smaller and more convenient and easier to hide. Let's be real here. They're in her backyard. They are officially on her property. If she
How did they get there in the first place? You know what? That question's gonna bother me, and even then, I'm not gonna get an
She
answer.
notices them. She's not gonna say, "Oh, it's fine that students are in my yard because all they have is a piece of pie." Either way, they're stalking her and trespassing. So why even bother hiding the camera on top of the other crimes openly being committed here? I don't get it. Miss Briggs leaves for a moment to take her trash out, and suddenly a bee flies around them and tries eating the fake pie. And Freddy freaks the hell out, saying he can't get stung because he's allergic. So
Why would you? Hold on. Play that again. Play that
fake
again.
pie. And Freddy freaks the hell out, saying he can't get stung because he.
Why would you show a shot from Squirrels in My Pants from Phineas and Ferb? I don't know. That's a bit of a reach, but it's still funny.
Allergic. So rather than running away and leaving the area in any other direction, Freddy runs into Miss Briggs's house.
Why?
Inside her actual house.
Okay, even for a 14-year-old. Okay, actually 13-year-old. Maybe 12. I don't know his canonical age in season 1, but he was pretty stupid.
And then Carly follows
Like, I will admit this, as the seasons went on, Freddy definitely got more and more likable.
him. Why? Carly could have just ran outside. She didn't have to stay with Freddy. Let him get in trouble. He's the dumbass who went in there first.
I don't know, Tails, maybe a family heirloom? Like, you'd be surprised how many people actually have a household just because it was a family heirloom. Like, it belonged to a late parent or a late grandparent. Like, I've seen plenty of instances of that here in Mexico.
And of course,
I love the fact that he added the stars from GTA.
they hear the doors start unlocking. Why did she lock her door to take out the trash?
Yeah. Like, guys, when I take out the trash, when I go do laundry, I usually don't lock the door, and if I do, I make sure to bring my keys. I don't know.
Who is that careful and paranoid that they lock their front door in the 10 seconds it takes to just take out the trash?
Yeah.
They never leave their side door / back door, whatever it is, unlocked like she did. It makes no sense.
Mhm.
So they panic, and instead of leaving, they run into a closet together.
Just leave the way you came in. How did you get in the backyard in the first place? What, was the front door actually open that time? Or bro, come to think of it, this episode is riddled with plot holes. I didn't think it'd be this many, other than the whole breaking and entering and all the felonies, but still.
This might not be so bad. Just you and me, together, alone.
They can't refuse because of the implication.
Hey, yo.
Freddy is dead wrong for hitting on Carly when she's stressed out and cornered in a dark room like this.
Yeah, I would have slapped him right then and there, homegirl.
It's
Just saying.
his fault they're even in this predicament.
Yeah,
Carly
that too.
Takes her head outside and sees Miss Briggs doing her workout in an insane bright-colored outfit. How
Yeah.
did Miss Briggs change that fast? And if she didn't change, that's a
I don't know, I'm guessing just some sort of jump cut?
hilarious implication that she's just wearing a colorful Pilates outfit underneath her regular clothes, ready to bust them out at any moment's notice. So they are officially completely trapped in there. Back
Yeah.
at the apartment.
Okay, to be fair though, she is a little distracted. Maybe it could have, I don't know, man.
Sam model
I'm just trying to put lipstick on a pig here.
for Spencer to make a Play-Doh sculpture for some reason. I think they just needed Sam to be split up from the others so that she could come and try to rescue them when
Yeah. Come to think of it, is there a reason for Sam to be here?
they would call for help, but it doesn't really make goddamn sense. And Carly literally keeps sticking her head out of this closet to watch Miss Briggs do
Hey,
her
yo.
workout. Does she want to get caught, or does she get a sick thrill out of watching Miss Briggs do her private workout without her knowledge or consent?
Probably both. I don't know. Like, why does she keep staring? Just peek out the door, see if Miss Briggs is still there. If she's still there, close it and keep hiding.
Freddy says he
I mean, what better choice do you have?
found the light switch in the closet, and absolutely crazy reveal.
Okay, this was pretty funny though. I'm not gonna deny that. This is pretty funny.
I guarantee you, even if it's been 20 years since you've seen this episode, there is no way you ever forgot what
No,
this
I did
was.
not. I did not.
It's full of Randy Jackson merch. We got Randy.
I didn't even know Randy Jackson had merch. He's just an American Idol judge. Isn't he? I don't know, man. I really never really bothered looking into it, but even then.
Jackson cereal, Randy Jackson mugs, Randy Jackson matzah for crying out loud. What the fuck is that? A
What even is that?
life-size
Wait, what was that?
cardboard
Wait, hold on. Play that again.
Jackson matzah for crying out loud. What the fuck is that?
Randy Jack. Are those doggy treat? I don't know, man.
A
I am so flabbergasted. 20 years later, I'm still flabbergasted now that I'm looking at every detail.
cardboard cutout of Randy Jackson that actually talks. The prop people really went crazy for this episode.
Yeah.
Most of this stuff, if not all of it.
Now that I look at it, most of it is the exact same face, the exact same picture.
Seems to be made by the prop team and not actual merchandise.
Yeah.
Normally licensed by Randy Jackson. And has Mr. Jackson ever seen the episode? I tried
Has he?
looking online to see if he's ever publicly spoken about it or reacted to it, and I couldn't find anything. And
Really?
guys, I was actually so curious if Randy Jackson had ever seen this episode before that I
Oh gosh, why would you? I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do for the content, or maybe even your intellectual curiosity, but this is such an awkward question to ask.
actually emailed the official Randy Jackson email to try to get a response. But then I found
So what
out I
happened?
actually emailed the Randy Jackson, who was Michael Jackson's brother.
Oh my gosh.
And not the Randy Jackson from
Oh, that's embarrassing.
American Idol. So then I found the talent agent for the Randy Jackson from American Idol and emailed them.
So what'd he say? Both of them declined to comment. Okay, yeah, okay. The first one makes sense, but the other one that's kind of disheartening.
Has he ever seen this episode? Was he flattered? Was he freaked out? I need to know.
I guess we'll never know.
Oh,
I guess if you're gonna be obsessed with an American Idol judge, you might as well pick one that's firm but fair.
that's interesting that they'll name drop the real American Idol show.
Yeah.
That means American Idol exists in the iCarly universe.
Except that next season they have to rename it to what was it called again?
Even though in I Rocked the
Yep,
Vote,
there you go.
American Idol is parodied as America Sings instead. But
Yeah.
they have a real American Idol contestant.
They have an actual contestant, David Archuleta, because I still remember he got second place in his season.
As the
Because I did watch it. I did watch his season as a kid,
star. Does American Idol exist or not?
and ironically, he did not even win that season.
You want Miss Briggs to hear us? She's coming!
How did they not hear the? How does she not hear the door opening and closing all that time ago? Every time. I mean, yeah, I can't even English.
So Miss Briggs enters the closet and starts making sexual advances towards the Randy Jackson cardboard cutout.
That was still creepy.
Then
Still creepy now.
twerking on him. Poor Randy Jackson did not consent to being objectified in this way.
I mean, he kind of did when he sold the legal rights.
And by the way, Carly and Freddie are just hiding behind the Randy Jackson cardboard cutout, kind of peeking over at Miss Briggs's fat ass bent over.
Yeah, why did we need this shot in particular? Why did the shot need to put any emphasis on this grown woman's butt?
all around.
Oops.
What? Back at the apartment, Spencer finishes his sculpture, and it's not Sam, it's a fish.
Okay, to be fair, though, that was pretty funny, though.
He just wanted someone to hang out with, which is kind of odd.
It's kind of sad, to be honest.
To lie, Sam hangs out there all the time, even when Carly isn't home.
Yeah.
Bizarre, but whatever.
She is low-key a freeloader, but to be fair, though, I mean, one, she's a kid. You can't really call her that. Two, yeah, if you know anything about what her mom is in canon, then yeah. There's a reason she hangs out here a lot of the time.
Then Sam gets a call from Carly
Hey,
asking
Boop. Good to see you, homegirl.
for help.
Freddie and I are stuck hiding in the closet in Miss Briggs' apartment.
That's some nutty stuff.
Will you just get over here?
On my way.
Also, Carly and Freddie are both eating the Randy Yo's cereal. Excuse me, they are eating a collector's item. That cereal could be 10 years old.
When did this episode air? It was like 2006. Maybe not. Maybe not. Then again, how old is American Idol? Now that I think about it, you know what? I don't know, guys. These kinds of videos, they just really promote your curiosity, don't they? First season of American Idol was June 1st, 2002. So, and iCarly started in 2007, so maybe at maximum 5 years old. I don't know. Was Randy Jackson even relevant before American Idol? I don't know. I have so many questions with no answers, but it is what it is.
Cut to Sam.
Hello, Jaden. Welcome to the
Miss
stream.
Briggs' backyard, and damn, Sam took forever to get there. She took
Yeah, it's already dark.
sweet ass time. It's dark out now. How did she even know Miss Briggs' address?
She's torturing
I'm guessing she called Carly for it? I don't know, man.
Carly and Freddie? Bagpipes?
So she decides to call Miss Briggs and distract her for 60 seconds so that Carly and Freddie can sneak out the front door.
Why was that not the... What? How did they get in here in the first place? Why can't they leave through the backyard?
Does she know her phone number?
That too, actually.
Reports of counterfeit milk and other dairy products in the Seattle area.
Oh, sweet mother. I just bought a tub of Zingleberry yogurt yesterday.
Zingleberry?
It's okay, ma'am. Just remain calm and proceed to your refrigerator.
Of course.
Moron.
Okay, that did make me laugh, though. At least in the Spanish dub.
She clearly said that into the phone. And Miss Briggs heard it too? And just didn't care? She just moved on? What? In the closet, Carly and Freddie decided time to make a break for it.
You're cutting out sugar cookies? Ooh, boo, give me
Hang
some.
on a second. Randy's Fun Balls?
Did Randy okay that, or is that just Dirty Dan being dirty again? I don't know, but you know what? I'll never really know for sure.
What the hell even is that? And before they leave, Freddie tries to steal Miss Briggs' personal property.
Yeah, just
Taking the Randy Jackson clone with him, upgrading this crime from just breaking and entering to also burglary.
Yeah.
He also does his best Randy Jackson impression.
Why do you want this?
'Cause it smells tight, dog.
Sam is still
that was a oh my gosh, even for a kid, that was so cringe.
out there stalling, but since Carly and Freddie have been taking their sweet
Swamp, we already retired the balls counter. That's probably no, I don't have to, or at the very least, I don't need to.
last time, she eventually fucks up by accidentally saying too much.
Better inspect that cottage cheese on the top shelf.
But I don't see why that... How did you know my cottage cheese was on the top shelf?
And that's actually terrifying.
Yeah, the moment she turns around and gives that expression.
Imagine you're Miss Briggs for a second. You live alone. Nobody is around. It's dark out. And suddenly, you hear direct evidence on the phone that you are being actively watched.
Okay, to be fair though, she probably could recognize the voice of of whoever's calling her. So maybe she interpreted it as some harmless phone prank. I don't
Some
know.
horror movie shit
But then again, she has a bit of a grouch, so she probably exacerbates the situation,
right there. Like that
which she definitely does.
would definitely happen in Scream or something.
Exactly. What's your favorite scary movie? Or I don't know, guys. I've never actually seen Scream. I've only seen Scary Movie, which parodies it.
Told me your name,
Why do you want to know my name?
so I want to know who I'm looking at.
I'm a professional, ma'am. Don't go near your patio door. There's a dairy monster on the loose and you don't want to see what can.
Busted.
Why the hell does Sam just wait there?
Yeah, just run away. Run away. You can still reach the phone. Like, I'm telling you, man, a lot of this behavior just doesn't make any
There
sense.
to get caught. She could have run away. She just sits there and
Yeah.
waits for Miss Briggs to come get her. What? While Sam tries to make something up, Freddie and Carly
I guess the idea is that she's already a known troublemaker, so things can't get any worse for her. She can distract Mrs. Briggs. I don't know. I'm just trying to make the best of it.
starts sneaking out, but Freddie trips over the bagpipes, causing Carly to scold him, and both of these things make loud noises.
Yeah.
Are not ready.
Sure, the bagpipes made a sound, but Carly made it worse by going, Freddie!
Yeah.
So everyone's busted at this point, and they try to play it off like this was all a big surprise for Miss Briggs's birthday. Happy birthday? Here's some breaking and entering in your private residence to celebrate? Doesn't make a lick of sense, guys.
Let's sing our public domain birthday song!
Did
Public domain?
Carly just make a meta joke?
That's what I'm saying.
Does she know she's
I don't even know that's how she worded it back in the day. Then again, I watched it in Spanish, so
TV show? What's going on? Miss Briggs ain't falling for it.
Yeah.
She's fucking pissed. And
like I know she's more or less stereotyped as the mean teacher that everyone hates, but at the same time, yeah, I don't blame her for any of this.
tells the kids to sit their asses down. Then we get a transition effect. I guess to show time passing? How long has she had them sitting on her couch? And turns out Freddie actually damaged her property when he tripped on the bagpipes.
He just stepped on the bag though. How does that?
He dented my blow stick and punctured my squeeze bag.
Freddie will pay to have your bagpipes fixed.
Freddy looks pissed when Sam...
I mean, she's not... I mean, I know she teases him, but at the same time, you're the one who did step on it, dude.
offers for him to pay Miss Briggs to repair the bagpipes. It's only right, Freddy.
Yeah.
You broke into her home and then damaged her goddamn stuff. And now you're pissed about having to pay to fix it? Whatever. Miss Briggs then lists out the crimes the kids have committed so far in this episode.
Into a teacher's home, damaging property, impersonating a dairy agent.
That's not a thing. Lady, that's not a thing.
Not to mention spying and stalking?
Yeah.
The original purpose here was to record her with...
Crazy how something that is painted as so harmless in a kid's show actually can have some, realistically, would have some very dire consequences.
Without her knowledge, and then post it online. That's a crime in itself.
That too.
But also, she's the one doing some false imprisonment of minors right now by
That too.
not letting them leave. They confess they were trying to film her.
I mean, it's not like you're never gonna see them again. You go to the same school. You can just have them arrested there, or at the very least questioned.
For an iCarly segment about what teachers do outside of school, and hearing the name iCarly triggers her. She calls their web show straight up trash.
Ouch.
iCarly, nothing more than mucus in the nose of the digital age.
Thousands of people watch it every week.
So Miss Briggs decides she won't call the cops if they let her perform her bagpipes on iCarly. Never knew she was such a fame whore. She called
Yeah, honestly.
iCarly trash just literally a second ago.
Nothing more.
Like seriously, no principles whatsoever. Like yeah, you showed you had zero respect for the show in question, but now you want to be on it?
Than mucus
The things people do for attention, man.
in the nose of the digital age.
Why would she want to be on it? Also, this is a great example of how famous people never have to face legal consequences for breaking the law. She was also
Okay, to be fair though, it was a bargain.
set to call law enforcement
I might even call
Police.
till she heard how many damn viewers they have and realized that she could use it for her own personal gain.
It really is just dumb luck, isn't it? Celebrity privilege, whatever you want to call it. Point is, yeah, it's kind of rigged.
Charlie's apartment where Miss Briggs is there, all ready to perform her bagpipe solo.
And now here she is playing an original song she
Okay, to be fair though, Swamp, Ayo is part of a lot of channels' identity. I didn't exactly coin it by any means. Like, I wouldn't be the first person to say, "Hey, yo," when it comes to an inappropriate context.
herself called Haggis and Moonlight.
Miss Briggs goes on to play one of the most famous bagpipe songs of all time called Scotland.
Yeah, it's just the Scotland the Brave.
Brave. And for some reason, they say
Da, 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 da,
that
da.
it's an original song she
It's
wrote
not.
herself. And they call it a made-up name.
Yeah.
Wait a goddamn second.
Like, is it not public domain at this point? I want to say this piece of music is at least a century old. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess Nick just didn't want to take any chances.
How is Miss Briggs playing these bagpipes if she said that Freddy dented the blow stick and punctured the squeeze bag?
Maybe he did pay for it after all the next day. I don't know, man.
Did she get it repaired that quickly? Did she have a set of backup bagpipes ready to go? On a
Yeah.
teacher's salary?
Biggest audience we've ever had. Look at that!
Why is the number dropping?
Okay. Earlier in the episode, Freddy said that thousands of people watch iCarly.
Yeah, and that says like 500K. So, is that really accurate?
Thousands of people watch it every week.
That's 500,000.
Exactly.
If you told me something costed thousands of dollars when it really cost...
Yeah, I would think maybe 20,000, 15,000, maybe 50,000 would be pushing it, but 500,000? Yeah, no, I call shenanigans.
$100,000? I wouldn't be too pleased. So they rapidly lose viewers because nobody wants to hear the bagpipes. And we even see Spencer's now ex-girlfriend with a new crusty guy.
Why did you have to call him Krusty, bro? What did he do to you?
Up with Connie. Found out she was juggling for other guys.
She is for the streets. Also, why is this girl so willing to juggle for the other guy, but Spencer had to beg her to juggle?
Yeah.
No, I'll be your best buddy.
Really makes you think.
I guess maybe she just didn't like him? Like, I don't know, guys. In my experiences, some women can be really shallow. And I don't take that so lightly.
It's lost over half of our viewers.
What do you want? The green screen.
So they were already talking and having a full conversation in that room about
Yeah.
how they were losing a bunch of viewers, and they didn't seem concerned about Miss Briggs hearing them.
I don't think she was listening anyways.
Why did they have to leave the room to go talk about the green screen?
Yeah.
Why? So they
You could have just mentioned it right then and there.
back inside, and Freddy pushes a button, and a professional green screen lowers down from the ceiling.
Yeah, you really have to wonder how they got that set up in the first place.
No way Freddy set that shit up.
Yeah, a 13-year-old, like, what would he know about the maintenance of all that?
Himself. They start putting weird backgrounds behind Miss Briggs as she performs, and this is somehow enough to save the day.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
Somehow start getting hundreds of thousands of viewers back. And even as a kid, I thought it was a real stretch that everyone would find these changing backgrounds so goddamn hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, yo, what is that? What was that? What was that? Just a lady in a Dirty Dan.
Freddy is losing his shit. Look at him. And I don't know.
I don't know, Swamp. I'm not. Let me put it this way. I just stream for the fun of it. I don't exactly do it because I want people to notice me or, hey, I want people to look at me and say, hey, it's the Mudkip guy or anything along those lines.
No, it's just not that funny. When Miss Briggs is done, they think the green screen backgrounds behind her were such high quality content that they ask her to play another song. And she just plays the
I guess. What am I even looking at in the background? A bunny just looking through a window in a. I have no idea, man. Am I on acid? What am I looking at here?
same song again. So I guess she only knows that one
Some of these backgrounds don't even make any sense now that I think about it.
song, or they only bought the rights to that one song. It's probably that one. Also, when Carly and Sam
Okay, again, I must ask, is it public domain? You know what, let me look into it actually. Scotland the Brave is a Scottish patriotic song, one of the three often considered unofficial Scottish national anthems. The tune originated in the late 19th century. Guys, this track has been around since the 1800s. What are we doing? This track, you needed absolutely zero licensing rights in order to be able to perform just this alone. So, I don't know. That doesn't check out.
run off after asking her to play again, there's a weird glitch where they get cut off on the screen. Look at that. They literally run into nothingness. Bizarre and weird. It's a professional goddamn studio-produced show with millions of dollars of budget, and you're telling me the editors couldn't figure out how to fix that shit?
Yeah. All you had to do, literally all you had to do was zoom it out a little more, but hey, what are you gonna do?
And when Carly touches the screen of the laptop, it makes a bleeping sound, even though it's not a touch screen. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. In retrospect, guys, as you get older, you start to realize that a lot of this show isn't good. A lot of the show really isn't. In terms of overall quality, the consistency of the narrative, a lot of it has issues. But hey, I suppose looking back at it, I suppose it's part of its charm.
To school the next day where all the kids clap for Miss Briggs when they see her. I guess she never found out what they did with the
Oh my gosh, Swamp, you might be onto something. Maybe it was just TikTok before TikTok was a thing.
backgrounds? It's unclear whether you can only watch iCarly live or if you can watch it back later. Then, Miss Briggs gets a little too up close and personal to Freddy and gives him a big old sniff. And
Hey,
she
yo.
somehow doesn't recognize the Randy Jackson clone that he
Okay, to be fair though, he did break into your house, so she probably could have put two and two together.
He in fact stole. Why'd he bring the entire bottle to school? An entire glass bottle of clone?
So-
Not even leaving it in his locker?
You could have just sprayed a bit on your neck and left it at that. I don't know, man.
But on his person? It's a stolen item, and he's flaunting it around the person he stole it from.
You know what? I think this is one of those instant moments we can just laugh it off.
Insane.
It smells tight, dog.
And Freddy's Randy Jackson voice has improved quite a bit.
Yeah.
It smells tight, dog.
So I suspect he's been practicing. And to
Practicing or just better directing. I don't know.
just quickly recap the crimes of this episode. They start off by stalking Miss Briggs. When
Uh-huh.
they're first shown watching her through her window, they mention that it's been over 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours of boring.
They trespass on her property by staking out in her backyard without her knowledge.
Uh-huh.
They plan on filming her without her consent to broadcast to an audience of 500,000 people.
Supposedly. but I have a very hard time buying it.
Even though she's in her home and has the expectation of privacy, they
Uh-huh.
commit breaking and entering by going inside her house without permission.
Which
They
still made no sense, by the
They
way.
take food from her closet, even though it may have been a rare collectible. Then
Uh-huh.
Sam shows up and trespasses in her backyard as well. Freddy damages her expensive instrument, committing destruction of her personal property. And he
Uh-huh.
also commits burglary by stealing clothes that, again, may have been a rare or expensive collectible. So
Yeah.
we go from stalking to trespassing to breaking and entering to damaging property to theft.
Holy
These guys were
crap.
Kind enough not to call the cops, and instead of being
And none of that matters just because, hey, I see a chance for I see a chance at fame.
grateful for that, they decide to mock her in front of 500,000 people online.
You think she ever realized that people were just making fun of her more or less?
If you ask me, next time this happens, Miss Briggs should definitely exercise her Second Amendment rights. But enough of me yapping. What do you guys think?
To be fair, though, the state of Washington is pretty stingy when it comes to gun laws, but that's neither here nor there.
If I spy a mean teacher. Does it bother you that we never got Randy Jackson's reaction to this episode? And does anyone
Yeah,
know how
a little
to get in
bit.
contact
20-something years later, it does bother me a little bit, even though I've never really thought about it until now.
with him to ask him what he thinks of it? Let me know in the comments and let's kick it. As always, I gotta give a scrumptious, delicious, and crustaceous shout out to the Agro Army. The
Whoa. But you know what?
channel and
At the very least, that didn't come off as inappropriate.
Patreon members. You
Never mind. Never freaking mind.
guys are yummy. And I've
That never mind. You guys are yummy. I'm gonna use that. You guys are yummy. You guys are yummy. Thank you for subscribing. No, I'm kidding.
down left and right and leave no inch unlicked. Thank you so much for the support. What else can I say? If you're
Leave no. Bro, where do people come up with these? Where do people come up with this stuff? I want to know. I want to know what goes on in people's heads. What do they expose themselves to that they could come up with this sort of stuff? Not that I'm going to use it myself. I'm just legitimately
still here,
curious.
That's great. Check out some other videos and make sure you come on. Come on. Do it. All right. Thanks for listening.
So we'll leave it at that, guys. Because, holy, that was a lot to unpack. There was a lot to unpack for that, for really just one episode. Like, it's kind of, wait, come to think of it, is this review longer than the episode itself? Maybe. Probably not, but it's close. So I don't know. That was a ride and a half, but even then, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. The writing was a little uncomfortable, but then again, it's a freaking Dan Schneider show. Maybe that's kind of the point nowadays. First batch is in the oven. Ooh. You know what? But why am I talking like I'm actually gonna get a chance to taste it? All I know is I hope it's delicious. You know what? Last time from what you told me last time, they definitely were. With that being said, though, guys, let's switch it up to some Odyssey. Because I really got nothing better going on. We've only been live for about, I want to say an hour and 40 minutes? An hour and 25. Okay, a little more than that, actually. Cry through the screen? What? Swamp, what does that mean? What? Am I just supposed to feed me, boot? Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro? Alright, guys. Circle and star-shaped cookies? Okay, it's not Christmas themed, but hey, we're in the middle of May. Why am I acting surprised? Alright, guys, let me set up the Switch real quick, and I'll be right back. Also, you know what? Speaking of cookies, though, I do have a couple. They were a gift from my grandmother that, you know what, I gotta eat at some point, and you know what, I'm about to take a break. So, ironically, I am about to have some cookies, just not the ones I had in mind. So, time for a quick break. Let me set up the Switch, have a quick snack, and I'll be right back. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Wow, I do not regret that whatsoever. Those cookies were delicious. And they were oatmeal raisin, mind you. Give me a moment, guys. Oh, gosh. Okay, close this. Close this. Guess I may as well close this. Let me close that. I want to believe we're good, but y'all already know how it goes with Elgato. It's probably going to be crackling in the next few seconds. We'll have to wait and see. You beat the harder mods for Return to Dreamland? Oh, that's good, Boot. Okay, seriously, these... Be real, guys. Is there anyone out there who owns a Switch 1 or a Switch 2? Do you actually play with the Joy-Cons attached, or do you actually put them together with that little adapter that comes with every Switch? I don't know what it's actually called. But I don't know, guys. Pretty much every Switch game I've played, except for Mario Galaxy, because it actually has motion controls, I've played it with the Joy-Cons attached together. But alright. Is everything good on the layout? It should be. Alright. Where did we leave off, though? Okay, now that I think about it, guys, I'm not even kidding. The last 20 seconds of the last stream I did... Oh, gosh, the capture card's crackling. Hold on. I'm not even kidding, guys. The last 20 seconds of the previous stream, it got copyright claimed. Not because Mario Odyssey, it's because apparently some rando I've never heard about made a remix of the area we're in. And YouTube mistook it. YouTube mistook what they was listening to on my stream for copyrighted material, which it definitely wasn't. So, I mean, at the end of the day, all I had to do was mute it in the VOD, and then everything would be fine. But the fact of the matter is, that's still ridiculous. That YouTube's copyright detection is still so scuffed, even to this day. I plan to Switch Lite since late 2023, but before that, both Joy-Cons. Really? Like, I don't know, guys. 99% of the time. Okay, let's say 95% of the time. The only game I ever played with the Joy-Cons attached was Mario Galaxy. Everything else, they're united. Just because I really don't want to spend $70 on a Pro Controller. But alright, here we are. Back with the octopus monster, whose name I forgot. What kind of accent do I want to give this guy? I'm kind of leaning towards Italian, but I don't know. Bob Lane used to be a beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at them, guzzling all of our treasured sparkle water. Would you help us put a stop to him, senor? Yeah, if I'm being honest, guys, I have no idea where to go from here. You know what? Let's get some high ground. Okay, that's where the mission leads me. Oh, okay, wait. How do I open those cylinders, though? I know it's part of the mission, but even then, where do I start? Guess we'll just leave it as is for now. Also, suddenly pipe. Yeah, ultimately it depends on the game, but most of the time, yeah, there's only one I can think of where I actually had to split the Joy-Cons. And actually needed, let alone wanted, motion controls. The treasure hidden in this room is so cunningly hidden. Your eyes will be of no use. Should I turn on by vibrating, or what do you mean? Can I spin my hat, please? Okay, that didn't help. Whoa, wait. Why did he throw his hat like that? Hold on. Okay, he just does that after ground pounding. Okay. Oh, that I did not know. Or maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Oh. I'm guessing that takes care of that. Was that it? What's up? Okay, apparently not. Feel the ground beneath me. I hate it when they speak in riddles. What, am I just gonna ground pound every corner of this area? Oops. I meant to throw my hat. Wait, what? I did not mean to do that, but again, good to know. Okay, you gotta wait for Mario to get up before you... I don't know how these controls work. Screw it. No, Patrick, that is not Squidward's uncle. Also, money. Hang on. Hold on. Simple enough. Oh! Also a moon. Wait, so do I just... Ow. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to reach that? Maybe from the top? I don't know. Okay, either I'm bad at this game or I have zero means of reaching that. At least for now. Okay, there has to be some way. Wait, what's this? I don't get it. Okay, I see a moon, but I really don't know how to reach it other than just maybe some tech I haven't figured out yet. And a Goomba I can capture. I'm guessing I can stack more. Yep. What about the rest, though? Okay, whatever's going on here, I don't think I can cut it with just two. I do hear a moon, though. Where is it? Well, whatever it is, I can't reach it yet, so... I'll just work with what I got. There's another one. I'm guessing I have to stack them like crazy, and then take it to where that moon was. Oh, they can't swim. Never mind. I'm guessing all the ones I'm looking for are limited to a particular area. Ow. Please don't tell me I need them there. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, they won't talk to me if I'm not Mario. Hold on. Hang on. Luckily, they don't go anywhere, though. I am not fleet of foot and could outrun the danger. So... do I have to be a Goomba? Oh my gosh. Do I have to be a Goomba here, or... are these rocks intentionally targeting me, or they just happen to be going in my direction? What are these sounds, though? Okay, maybe I do. Okay, I do need the Goomba stack. How to do, ma'am? Oh, great. Another Goomba mating ritual, I guess. Do I kill her now? Or she just disappears. Okay, that works too. That works too. I get the feeling I might still need the Goomba stacks, so... steady. Yep, I still do. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I kept it. Steady. Who's even throwing these things? Come to think of it. Nobody, I guess. Somebody's just conveniently dropped. It's just getting dropped. Excuse me. Pardon me. Wait, so just getting the moon unlocks the cylinder? Is that how that works? Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna watch the new what, Mandalorian and Grogu? Honestly, I never even watched The Mandalorian, so I really don't care, Swamp. I'm gonna be honest, I have not cared about Star Wars in a very... I have not cared about Star Wars since I saw The Last Jedi, and that turned out to be a disappointment. Is it just gonna bonk him? Oh, wee. Try all you want. I will never surrender the delicious sparkle water. Oh. So that's why he's a fire type in Mariamon. So, what now? Okay, first things first. I'm willing to bet there's more Goombas around here that I can stack. Because otherwise, what would be the point of... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just missing something because I don't see any Goombas. What do you gotta say? To fully enjoy the pleasures of bubbling, you must wear clothes you can entirely relax in. You are not dressed for the hot, relaxing resort at all. You may not come in. Duly noted. Another mandatory outfit, which I'm willing to bet I can afford now. Yep. Okay. Thank goodness I held on to that flower. Okay. Simple enough. Oh, there's the crazy cap. And apparently it's just a purple dory? Alright. Okay, it's just coins. And a heart that I don't need. Okay, but what's up here, though? Okay, just more coins. Or the purple ones, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. Are they are those seashells? Probably. Oops. Is he the cousin of Prince Picante? Come to think of it, he does look like Caliente and Picante, now that I think about it. Ow. Okay, that was a badly timed jump. What do you gotta say? To climb at the lighthouse, you must first dive down into this underwater tunnel. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I had to ground pound again. Okay. And at least I have the means to breathe and the means to swim. If I was not bad at this game, there you go. I will say those swimming. Oh my god! Oh, okay! Good to know. I can't just mind my own business here. Good to know. Well, that's freaking terrifying. Ow. I might be dead here. You know what? Just swim slowly. Okay, you dive with Y. You dive with Y. I gotta remember that. Oh my gosh. I did not think they were ever top the eel from Mario 64 in terms of scariness, but I was wrong. Okay, I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. Okay, no more surprises, please. Thank you. My gosh, man. Ugh. Okay, that's another one. Da da da. So the cylinder gets unlocked. We hit another switch. There's two more to go, right? Oddly convenient that Bowser left a switch just for us to hit the moment we get the moon. Although to be fair, this one was heavily guarded. You know, you'd think after getting bonked twice, this guy would get a clue. But it is what it is. I guess we'll just head to the next one. Okay, hold on. I saw a checkpoint down here. What's this? Okay, is there cheat sheets around here so that I can swim without trouble? Maybe not, but we'll see. No cheapy cheapy. Oh, there he is. Never mind. I spoke too soon. No fishy boys. Okay, more seashells, which I'm definitely gonna need in order to buy that outfit. Another Sphinx, though. Hold on. Can I talk to you? Because I remember there being another one, back in the Forest Kingdom. Is that what he was even called? Okay, I'm reaching checkpoints, but other than that, I'm not really... I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, never mind. That's a cute name. Shh, it's a shortcut. Shortcut to where, though? Come to think of it, I kind of wonder, what's the point of all these air bubbles if I can just capture a Cheep Cheep and work from there? Camera, can you please work with me? Thank you. That's another heart. That's another... Wait, can I ground pound that? Maybe. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to ground, and if just, of course it's just money. Why wouldn't it? I went through all that trouble, gave up my Cheep Cheep, just over a couple coins. Sure, man. I see how it is. Are you actually a moon, or... Nope. Ow. Okay. That was badly timed. Dark Blue Moon could never outscare these eels? I mean, you're not wrong. So now what? Still missing 2 more towers. There's one of them. Excuse me. Hey, these things. Forgot what they were called, though. Wait, can I capture them, or do I have to fight them? Oh. Hold to jet forward. Hold B to jet upward. Oh, okay. But does that actually clear out the lava, or... Is it like Mario's Sunshine, where I have to hover over it, or... Oh, okay, I see it, I see it. But he's out of water. And I'm hurt. Okay, it's a limited supply. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, he's out of water. Do I just KO him and work from there? Probably. Nothing personal, homie. Nothing personal. Oh! Okay, I will say this, though. The sound of Mario getting burned by lava, it's not as funny as it is in Sunshine or Galaxy. There's a switch, but where's the moon? Or the pedestal? Maybe it's further up ahead. I don't know. covered in some kind of molten goo. We have to clean. Okay, just clear out all of it. Okay, we'll work from there. Oh gosh, I did not mean to kill it. That's my bad. Okay, I can't just walk over it, even though I'm literally covered in water, I guess. Okay, I'm landing in water. Everything's good. That does not help. Okay, there's the pedestal. There's the pedestal. Let me just clear it out a little more. You take terrible care of these squids, I see. Okay, to be fair, Swamp, they are my enemies. I don't really owe it to them. So now yeah, there we go. Now the cylinder opens. And also all the lava is gone for some reason. Sure, why not? Bonk. One more to go. Let me go to Crazy Cap, because I actually do need to buy an outfit for a mission. Excuse me. Howdy. So, he said I have to dress like a vacationer. I have 30 of these. Okay, I can definitely afford it. Change to it now. Uh-huh. Change now. Okay, you don't sell the moon. Okay, that's the other one, wherever they might be, if it's there at all. Okay, let's get it. Okay, I'm guessing as long as I'm on water, this is basically infinite. Kind of like Flood. Again, kind of like Flood in Mario Sunshine. Thank you. You know, I could have used you a little longer, come to think of it. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, I need to buy move from there, but hold on. Let me do this first. To fully enjoy. Okay, I already read this. Thank you. So now what? Care to dance? With a snail? Like, what am I doing here? Guys, I'm literally not pressing a single button, but sure. That's it? Just get the outfit and just sit there? Okay, sure. Mario wins by doing absolutely nothing. That was pretty cute though. Now what though? If only had some flowers to water. Okay, he wants me to bring him the seeds, but I have no idea where to find them in this world. Hold on, let me buy the other moon here. Yep. Am I actually gonna stand on that? Okay, they put me behind the dory. He did say he was selling new stuff, though. Okay, that does look pretty good on him, I'm not gonna lie. I could be a pirate, or I could just go around in my underwear. Yeah, no, sorry. I just don't have that kind of confidence. I mean, I could play with you guys, but who do I talk to for that? Okay, they're missing the coach, that's why. Okay. All the cookies are in the oven? I'm not, well, you're the expert, Boo. I don't know how long they have to be in there. And again, I did learn how to make cookies back in my home ec class in high school, so maybe I should be an expert. Not, at least when it comes to the bare minimum like that. I don't know. Okay. I don't need the healing, but hey, it's more coins. You can't go wrong with that, just because eventually you are going to need them to buy the moons. At least the ones in the shop. You never know. You just never really know. Excuse me. So, now what? Can't play volleyball yet. We got the outfit, though, which is something. A good thing I ground pounded there, even though I did not intend to. This is fun. It's like I'm on a motorboat. Wait, I just realized there's pipes there. Hold on. Am I supposed to go down these? Apparently. And apparently I can run on these. Okay, it would have been cute if I heard the water theme from the original Mario. You know, the whole... I just realized I screwed up. I needed that shell. Hold on. Does he respawn? He does not. Crap. Yep, okay, that's deserved. So now what? What, I can't go back up? Of course. Why does this game do this to me, man? Okay, that's the exit, but I need that. I want that moon. Okay, there's another pipe there. Let me try that one then. 12 minutes, really? That little? I could have sworn it was at least an hour, but then again, like I said, I hardly remember anything. Okay, that's the pipe I went down earlier, and the other one doesn't lead anywhere anyway, so... No, don't go over the... Oh, okay, I think I can do it. I think I can still do it. Hold on. There you go. That's all I needed. Nope, I'm bad at this game. Okay, I can just make my way... No, wait, no, I can't. I can't make my way back up because... Okay. Okay, we broke the brick, but I still didn't make my way back. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the stream. Also, don't call me bro, man. Please. Okay, we made it through, but I can't fall over. Steady. I'm bad at this game. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Are we, though? Where does this pipe lead, then? This is another exit, so where the heck am I supposed to be going? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I see what I gotta do. How did I not pick on that up earlier? Ooh, are you kidding me? I'd be down for that. A Looney Tunes orchestra? Are you kidding me? I'd be down for that. Okay, did I go in the right pipe? I did not. I'm guessing it's this one on the top right. Ugh. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. I guess I just had to make 2 laps. Maybe I really just was overthinking it. There you go. Ocean bottom maze. Treasure. That is what you are. Okay, I need to be more careful because this Squidward's cousin, okay, whatever we're calling him, he's literally dropping bombs. Okay. Nothing here but a couple coins. I know there's a limited amount in each kingdom. Yeah, there's only 100 in this one, so... take what you can get, if I'm being honest. Okay, am I crazy or were we not here earlier? I think we were. Yeah, there's the checkpoints. I was definitely here earlier. Well, boo, as long as they open with the whole... I can't hate it. Chat, what is your favorite Looney Tunes character? Just out of curiosity. You know, if you have one. Because for all I know, you didn't grow up with it. I definitely did. Okay, that's a triple heart. I don't know what it's actually called, but I'm just gonna call it a triple heart. Okay, there's still one more we gotta uncork. There it is. I have no idea how to get there, though. Or maybe I do. I haven't been down here, come to think of it. Or maybe I have. I don't know, man. It's so easy to get lost in this place. Maybe go somewhere underneath? Okay, for that to happen, though, I'm gonna need a cheap. Mine is the Roadrunner, by the way. My favorite Looney Tunes character is still the Roadrunner, even to this day. I actually do want to watch Coyote vs. Acme. If it drops in theaters here in Mexico, I'm watching it. Just because I love the Roadrunner. And Coyote. And Wile E. Coyote. Like, even to this day... like, let me put it this way. If I had to filter out my dad and an imposter, if one of them says meep meep to me, that's how I know it's him. Okay, wait, maybe I see what I need to do here. Hold on. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, Swamp, it's a freaking miracle that that film is managing to get published. I don't know when it's dropping, at least here in Mexico, if at all, but in the U.S., I might just make the trip to the U.S. just to watch the film. I just need to make some arrangements. Coyote, Bugs, or Daffy? Okay, come on, Swamp. You gotta pick one or the other. Like, I kind of hate it when people do that, where I say, what's your favorite? Oh, it's like a 5-way tie between this character and that character and that character. Just commit to a favorite, man. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. It just kind of peeves me a little when people talk like that. So, is it a boss fight now? Okay, I'm guessing I need one of the little guys. Oh gosh, he is gunning for me. Yep, I figured that's what I had to do. So, do I just ground pound his head, or... I'm guessing I have to go after him, but what then? I missed. And I need another bubbly guy again. I forgot what I don't know what they're called, but I need to... Okay, there's one. There's one. Hold on. I can do this. At least I think I can. Ow. I'm so bad at this! Ugh! Oh my gosh, he actually goes after me. Oh, jeez. There you go. Maybe I just jump on his head? Maybe I don't need to ditch the squiddy guy? Whatever you want to call him. Okay, maybe I do need to spray his head again. I don't know. I'm out of water. Okay, it won't work if I'm... It won't work when he's spinning. Okay, I just need to spray him again. I didn't need to ground. I did it for some reason. I thought I needed to ground pound him because his head is not on. He doesn't have lava on his head anymore. Okay, I am running low on water. I need more. And he's spinning again. Great. There you go. There you go. Wait, that's it? Just 3 hits? Wait, how did Mario end up on his head in the... Okay, sure. Bro literally got big brain to death, but I'll take it. Cookies are cooling now? Wow, that was fast. But then again, you said 12 minutes, so... Interesting. So... Is there a reason we couldn't just let him keep drinking since we basically have an infinite supply of the... I don't know what to make of this, but whatever. Hooray, the day saved. Yep. First, the day the Earth blew up, and now this slump. I'm telling you, man, the Looney Tunes definitely... as crazy as it sounds, even though Bugs Bunny is basically the mascot of Warner Brothers, they have really been doing his franchise dirty. So where to now? I could try this again. We have enough moons to go for the next kingdom, but do I really want to, though? Is the real question. There's no other means to get Goombas without drowning the rest, but... Or maybe... Hold on. Okay, maybe I do see what I need to do. Maybe I just need enough water to get to... Where the heck was it? There it is. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground. I'm running low, aren't I? Wait, why can't I go higher? There you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's really pretty. I could stay here for a while. I almost don't want to leave it. Almost. Wait, what the why did it? Okay, I guess I was too late. I don't know. Ow. Wait, there's a puppy here? Wait, no, come back, puppy. Is that a Shiba Inu? It's a little doggy. No, wait, no, get away from the doggy. Ratas asquerosas. No, I'll kill you both. I will kill you both. You okay, doggy? Who's this doggy? Did he just... Okay, it's just coins. Okay, if he found a moon for me, oh my gosh, I would have smothered him with treats. Look at you, V. Oh, hold on, I want a picture with the puppy. Hold on. Oh. What's up? Oh, he's got. Wait, no, give it that back. Give that back. Wait, is he just gonna chase my hat? Oh, wait, hold on. Where the heck am I supposed to lead him? Maybe here? Can I get my hat back? Oh, I love that he gives it back. He's a good boy. Oh. Thank you. Aww. I love the fact that he's not like the freaking monkey where he steals it from me. Like the freaking monkey. Y'all remember the monkey in Mario 16? No! Don't hurt the doggy, you little rats! Were you saying that same thing? I was not. I was not, Boo. If anything, when I see a dog in JoJo, it's a death warrant for the dog in question. Not because of me. Like, instead of thinking, oh, look at your doggy, I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? Like, 99% of the time, if you see a dog in JoJo, the villain's gonna kill him. For whatever reason. So, he's following me, but where am I supposed to take him? What do you gotta say? Sure. I've got coins to spare. Is that gonna stay marked, or... It kinda does. Wait, it's just a shop. Didn't I already get the one in the shop? But the one in the shop is over there. Okay, it's probably... Maybe it's another shop? I don't know. Aw. I hate to leave the doggy behind, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, it's a little to the right. Maybe it's above me? Oh, it's under the belly of the... okay, I see what you did there. Sorry, Dory. Wait, why are we saying thank you to her in French? I heard her squealing, though. This was nice, though. It was oddly relaxing. You know, if you take out the whole giant squid draining the water out of the equation, this is a very relaxing place. I think it's time we call it here, though. I'm talking about the kingdom, by the way, not the stream. Still got another hour left of streaming. Hello, Polly. I can never get the tech down for the life of me. Every time I want to jump into the hat, I just ground pound on accident. Maybe it's just my timing with the buttons? I don't know, man. Am I crazy, or did I hear another moon? I'm probably crazy. Hi, doggy. Okay, he wants us to follow him somewhere. What is it, boy? Okay, you know what? Maybe don't tempt him with the hat and he'll lead us to something. Let's see. What's up? Okay, just more coins. Okay, you know what? I'm not mad at that. I can't be mad at you. Look at him. He's a... Who is your owner, man? Are you just a wild pet who was gifted a hat? Honestly, I don't hate that. I love the fact that his ears are poking out of the hat. Okay, he's just gonna follow me from here on out. Aww. You know what? One last time for the books. Go get it, boy. Thank you. All right. Sorry, little buddy. I gotta go. Come to think of it, yeah, we are swimming in sparkling water. Wait, is that hazardous? I honestly don't know. Wait, the dog is the coach for the... Okay, never mind. I'm not leaving yet. Is that what I gotta do? That's actually kind of hilarious. No, wait, no. I'm not leaving yet. No. Where are we going, though? The Luncheon Kingdom? Is this where Bowser's getting his little banquet? Because I think he already... Did he already take a cake? I don't know, actually. Okay, I'm not going anywhere, then. Cappy. Follow me! Onwards, my noble stallion. I don't know why I'm calling him that. Or her. Is it a boy or a girl? I guess they didn't have... I guess they didn't bother programming or designing the means to find out. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, can he actually swim? Or... Oh! I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew he would lead us to a moon. Oh, you are such a good boy. Oh, you're such a good doggy. Wait, can he swim? Or... No, he cannot swim. Okay, good to know. Good to know. No, 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 I got you. Hey, over here. Oh, maybe I gotta get rid of them first? I don't know. I love the fact that he barks at enemies. Ow. There you go. They're gone. Yeah, I don't think he can swim. Yeah, he can't swim. Poor little guy. How am I supposed to get him across to the net, though? If he is the coach. Is there like a bridge I'm not aware of? I mean a literal bridge, not some sort of metaphorical bridge. Yeah, I still don't get this, by the way. Hello, Chronoroki? Did I pronounce that right? Welcome to the stream. This dog is just gonna follow me everywhere, isn't he? Not that I hate it, but... Swampy, what you told me is right, then I have no idea how to get him to where he needs to be. Wait, right on the fountains? What? Okay, just take me to the center, back to where the moon was. And again, there is stuff down here, so... Hang on. Suddenly we're playing Mario 64. You know, jumping into a painting and everything. Okay, this came out of nowhere, but sure. Where the heck am I? Oh, that's it? Just another... Oh, sure. Just another moon. Am I? Wait, am I back in the Lake Kingdom? I am. Okay. Not where I need to be right now, though, but you know what? I appreciate that continuity. So now what? Okay, Swamp, I can't tell if you're just making a SpongeBob reference or if that's what I actually gotta do. Okay, I gotta press... Oh, okay, that's how you do it. I gotta press Y again after diving in. There you go. Okay, okay, I got it down. I got it down. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. You know, I'll figure it out later. I kind of want to get to the next kingdom now. Another moon for the books. Wait, I forgot how to do this. I've never actually boarded the ship without a large stock of... Okay, there you go. You just throw it in again. Okay. On to the Luncheon Kingdom. Not really sure if this is based on a real world location like the other ones, but sure. Like, we got New York City, we got the Lake Kingdom, we got this place, which is based off Hawaii, clearly. At least judging from that hula dance we did earlier. Huh. So now what? A toast using the sparkle water. Sounds like his wedding. Yep. Makami. Oh. I love this gibberish, man. It never gets old. When you want to jump really far, or if you want to zoom even blah blah blah. Okay. I kind of already knew that. Using a volcano to prepare a dish called stupendous stew. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Not the most ideal for a wedding banquet, but what do I know? Like, I don't know, guys. What, like, when you think of what the main course for a wedding reception, what do you envision? Just out of curiosity. Because I don't know, stew is one of the last things that come to mind. Anything that goes in a bowl Like, maybe for an appetizer, but the whole thing? Nah. The Brutals are after some cooking. Not the most creative title, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm guessing that works like lava, so I can't just jump on it or swim on it. What is this, though? Is that some sort of... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Goomba. I just wanted to possess you. Against your will. You know, typical creepy stuff. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna need the Goombas, but I don't have that luxury. These guys just melt. Okay. And... suddenly corn on the cob. Sure. Why not? This kingdom is weird. Okay, I do need the Goombas eventually. Not gonna get the chance here, though. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Just fancy mac and cheese at a wedding reception before? Really? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna need all 4 of them, but how am I gonna get them across, though? Maybe... Okay, either I need to time the jump really well, or... Wait, I can dash? Okay, never mind. I think that does it. Yep. I did not know. Okay, how many times have I used the Goomba stack? How am I just now realizing that I can dash with it? Howdy, ma'am. Ooh, oh gosh, that's a really pretty color for a moon. Excuse me. I love that you can see her expression. She knows she just got catfished. Okay, so now what? I don't think I need the Goombas anymore. Wait, do I? Howdy. Yeah, okay, I figured. Can I just... Okay, it's just a basic jump. Nothing too crazy. And it just works off if I leave the lava. Or whatever this is. These losers again. Wait, where's the goofy guy? We stole a whole boatload of this place's stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. But I'm gonna head back up the volcano to finish off that stew after I'm done with you. Guessing the goofy guy's just dead for good. I don't know. Oh, dish stick again. Howdy. So... yeah, okay. Just leaving the poisonous trail again. Yeah, he's not even getting the chance to spit it out. So now what? Simple as that. A rum and coke, the mac and cheese. Really? Just mac and cheese? I guess it depends on how much the wedding costs. But I don't know. Personally, I don't want it to be too fancy, but I don't want it to be too simplistic either. Like maybe a nice steak, a chicken breast. I don't know. Something that you can tell took a fair amount of dedication. Like there's a certain middle ground. But in the grand scheme of things, if I'm gonna get married someday, and hopefully I will, how do I put this? At the end of the day, if we can't afford to have a nice wedding, then so be it. As long as I love the girl in question. Or really, as long as she's happy. Let me put it that way. You know, come to think of it, we got rid of the Brutals pretty quickly in this area, but they already got what they wanted, so... Oh, okay, it's just one of those things. Yeah, steak with a little bit of pasta, maybe a salad on the side. I don't know. But yeah, pasta, I don't... like, y'all have no idea. I don't mean to sound too gluttonous, but I freaking love pasta. Any kind of pasta, I can probably work with it. As long as it's properly cooked. That bird up there showed up out of nowhere and took over our stew pot. Just when we were making more of our special stupendous stew too, everybody was getting ready to dig in. You know, if there's any species I should have given the Italian accent, it's these guys. Look at them. All they're missing is a mustache. I don't know, for some reason I just wanted to give him the... Wasn't the name of the guy from The Lady and the Tramp? Not the one that owned the restaurant. The one with the toque. Was he just called Luigi? Or what are the odds? Alright, let's see it. So that's where I gotta go, but... How do I get all the way up there, though? There's bound to be a way. Also, a secret door. And apparently the currency is tomatoes. Interesting. I can actually climb up with these? Okay, I can. I thought there was gonna be like invisible walls or whatever. Wait, are we gambling again? I don't know what a Toasteranian is doing all the way here, but sure. Let's go gambling! Okay, big heart, coin, heart, moon. Wait, do I okay, I ground pound it. Or... Okay, I hit it with the hat. Okay. Use your hat to throw and line them up in a row. Wait, can I... I'm just gonna do one at a time. I don't want to take any chances. Simple enough. Okay. Their currency is the Stan Pearl Jam. Oh my gosh, you're right. You know, if there's any stand that I want, you know what? Yeah, give me that one. Just because I love Italian food. Wait, what are these cans? Sure, why not? Why not? This is a very peculiar kingdom so far, but you know what? I don't hate it. Let me guess, you want me to dress like a chef? This here's a place where chefs come dressed to cook. No matter how you slice it, you're not. Okay, yeah. Yeah, about what I expected. Climbing the mountain used to be a piece of cake, but the bathtub to our stew pot has crumbled to pieces. There's no way up there now, unless you can sprout wings or hitch a ride with a flappy type. What do you mean by flappy? Wait, how many coins do I have? Okay, I only have 9 of them. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can afford it yet. Wait, what am I supposed to do with you? You know what? Maybe that'll do it. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, I only needed 1. Wow, guys, I literally cooked. Okay, there's gonna be more than 1, though. And apparently there's more coins here. Hold on. Is that it? Nope, there's 1 more. Yeah, they're usually shown in sets of 3. Hey, you find any turnips? Plop them right into my soup. Gold ones too. Oh yeah, especially those goldies. You want more than 1? Or... because I think there's more here. I'm guessing the white ones only give coins. Yeah, just coins. Okay, fair enough. Can I actually write on these, or? Okay, they're just geysers. I can work with that. Okay, but they work like ordinary platforms. So okay. I actually have to time my jumps. Okay, but as soon as I'm off the lava, it wears off. We need the meat there to finish our stupendous stew, but I'm sure that crazy bird is going after it. What's it covered with? Salt! That's how we eat our meat before dropping it into the stew. Extra taste. That is a hat. Okay, even for a chunk of meat that big, that is a lot of salt. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's Goombas here. I'm guessing that means I need to stack them. Again. Although I think I already screwed it up. Yeah, maybe there's a reason that ledge was there. So I'll worry about it later. Is there something in the back here? I hear a moon. Okay, this too. There's a moon up here, isn't there? But I have no idea how to break this. Maybe there is no means to break it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Can I even call these Hammer Bros? Or... Chat. Is that what a Hammer Bros hair looks like under the helmet? That is so wrong. I don't know how I feel about that. That is... Bro, why are you constantly jumping? Chill. Oh, it's because I'm moving Joy-Cons. No, wait, no, it isn't. Okay, that's just how he walks. Okay. Wait, no. I need you a little. I need you for a bit more. There you go. Thank you. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna need you. Okay, I'm guessing I literally need to carve a path. Okay, I'm guessing there won't be another one here. Wait, do I have to point in the way I throw it? Or it's just a whole moon altogether. I don't even need the shards. Yet. Okay, there's another one. Okay, I have no idea how to aim these things at the spinies. Holy crap. But whatever, it works. It works. Excuse me. Oh, get out of here. Okay, there's another one. I'm guessing the rest are buried around here somewhere. Okay, at this rate, I need to stand on the blocks point blank in order to break him efficiently. That's just a theory, though. Because we're still missing two. Can I even call these things Hammer Bro now that I think about it? I mean, they're not throwing hammers. They don't even have the signature helmet, so... Huh. Chef Bros? Pan Bros? Frying Pan Bros? Fryer Bros? I don't know what to call you guys, if I'm being honest. Okay, this is a dead end, so... Where are the other two shards, then? Maybe we really do have to break the whole thing. Okay, there's another one. I'm guessing they want to give me ground to stand on, so... So far, I see nothing. Wait, hold on, hold on. Nothing there. Maybe there's something here? I don't know, man. Just really throwing through the... I'm really just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. This music is kind of funny, though. Makes me feel like I'm in a cartoon. Which you could argue I technically am. Maybe I'm not throwing... Wait a minute. I'm not throwing things at the wall. I'm throwing pants at the wall. Okay, you know what? Dang it, missed opportunity to make a better metaphor. Then again, is it really a metaphor if I'm being literal about it? I don't know. Okay, I'm still missing a shard. What did I miss? Where am I? Yeah, I have no idea where to go from here. Yeah, I know. Thanks for I don't need a reminder, game. That's not the issue here. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Bong, 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 bong. Yeah, I have no idea where the fourth one is, so what the heck am I supposed to be doing here? Does it reset if I come back out? Or... It does not, but... Ow. Okay, now I have no idea where to look, though. I'll figure it out later. I just want to keep progressing with the main story, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I hate to be such a procrastinator, but even then, I've got a bit of a show to run. And by show, I mean stream. Ow. There goes my crown heart. Nice. Can I just spam these as much as I like? Kind of crazy. So now what? Okay, that just opens that. Not gonna lie though, it is pretty fun playing as a hammer bro. Or a chef bro? Whatever you want to call him. Nothing's wrong with the hair. No, it's not that I have a problem with the hair. It's just that is not what I expected to see underneath that helmet. That's it. Like the color, like the blue coloring just contrasts significantly with the rest of the body. That's what throws me off about it. Okay, I'm gonna need you. Thank you. Wait, don't step into the... okay, right. I gotta actually time the jump. And remember, I can dash. Gotta be mindful of the other fireballs, though. Or, I think they're called Podoboos? I don't know what you call them, but the point is... Yeah, you gotta be careful about it. While I'm here, though... I'm gonna need these eventually, so give me peace. I think there was more on the other... Wait, is this a dead end? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Yeah, I cannot jump across that. I think that's all I need them for, though. Yeet! Oh, great. Another dungeon. You know what? Let's try it. You expect them to be bald? Kinda. Kinda, Swamp. Steady. Remember, if I touch the ground, he dies or disappears, or however you want to interpret it. Steady. They don't call me Icy, they call me Steady. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That would be funny, Slump. Alright, give me another chef. Hold on. Give me a moment, game. Wait, what happens if I jump on them when they're wearing their hat? Nothing, I guess. Oh, it's another turnip. But don't tell me I have to carry this back all the way to the pot at frickin'... Oh gosh, I really gotta keep this thing in one piece, don't I? Boy. Maybe there's another one up ahead. I don't know. Wait, I get the feeling I do have to carry it all the way back to frickin'... Back to the chef, back on the mainland. Oh gosh, is this really what I gotta do? I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's possible, but let's find out. No, that's a dead end. No, I had to swim all the way here, so yeah, that's probably not happening. Maybe it is. Hold on. Does it disappear if I throw it? Ow! Okay, it doesn't vanish. At least, I don't think it does. Oh! That's new. No, I already hit that switch, so how do I make it back then? Probably not through there. The turnip is gone, isn't it? It's gone. Nice. Very nice game. Very nice. The moment I let it out of my sight, it's gone. Nice. Thanks. Wait, I can't jump this wall? No, wait, I can. Good. No, I don't know. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I botched that throw. Holy crap. Okay, I guess I don't really need the chef, bro. Hold on. Boing. There's the meat. Do not clip that out of context. Okay, at the very least we get rid of the salt, but... Oh gosh. No. Don't tell... I don't know what's more jarring here. The fact that that's how we lure it out, or the fact that there is a mustache on the piece of meat. Instead of tangled, we call it hammered. Oh gosh. Yeah, I should be dead. Okay, yeah, okay. The game answered my call. The game is answering my call! Relatively. Why can't I just stand still when my butt is on fire? Again, do not clip that out of context. Wait, how do I get to... Oh. I just have to get his attention again. Steady. Okay. Don't be dumb. Wait, is there... Is the pot just bubbling, or are there potobos down there? Okay, simple enough. So, what about the bird, though? Yeah. Kind of grosses me out, not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the eyes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Eyes, they're the window to the soul. If your eyes are ugly, the rest of you is probably ugly. Like, just the way her eyes are crooked, or its eyes are crooked, rather. And we have to climb all the way. We have to climb all the way up all over again, but at the very least, there's a way in. Yep. So now what? All the way back to the ship. Oh, gosh. What's up? Oh, no. With that kind of heat, our stupendous stew would be ruined. Huh, really? I didn't think you could possibly overcook it, but what do I know? It did not seem physically possible because you're basically cooking it at lava levels of heat. Oh, now we got Fire Bros. Who are actually called Fire Bros, by the way. With equally ridiculous hair. Okay, at the very least, this kind of power I'm familiar with. Or rather, Mario's familiar with. Okay, this is back where we started. I'm guessing he's just here to help take out the Spinies. Wait, what's over here? Secret tunnel. Presumably. Actually, not so presumably. Maybe I'm meant to do this. Hold on. Boing. So, okay, just press B. All the way back here. Okay, just for some purple coins. Sure, why not? Not that I don't want to get into the cannon, but what's behind here? This game just really rewards your curiosity, doesn't it? Okay, it's just some coins. Nothing too crazy. Wait. Hold on. So now what? Wasn't I just here? Probably. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, yeah, I figured there'd be something. Wait, what happens if I... You know, I'm not about to find out. I was about to say, what happens if I stand on the meat, but... Okay, it just breaks. Okay. I thought it would actually make the potable wear off. Huh. Music got really quiet all of a sudden. But can I even call this meat? I don't know what you call it. And maybe I should stop calling it meat because it's so easy to misconstrue out of context. Okay, there's a checkpoint here, but... Okay, there's another potable spawns. I was about to say, how am I supposed to get out of here? There you go. I was not meant to walk out of that! Okay. Wait, was this cannon here before? I don't think it was. Don't quote me on that, though. Okay, I was already here before. I was not there before. Hold on, can I get off of this cannon? Yeah, thank you. Okay, another moon, another checkpoint, more POTA boosts for me to capture. Okay. And suddenly some peppers. Yeah, what is with these peppers? These red hot chili peppers. Also, the name of a stand, by the way. That's the reason. There's a reason I'm saying it in a Japanese accent. Red hot chili pepper. I'm sorry, that is such a stupid name, by the way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, can those peppers actually hurt me? I don't think they can. Steady. Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this. Ugh! There you go. And I missed one. Of course I did. Okay, do these peppers just not know how to tumble down? Or do they just strictly chase you? I don't know what to make of this. Bro, I love the fact that Mario's outfit is also 8-bit. Ow. Steady. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Wait. Okay, this is where I'm meant to leave. I was about to say, is it a secret exit or whatever? No, just an exit. Just the exit. Alright, let's get out of here. Red hot chili pepper. Chili pepper? Chili pepper? I want to believe in Japanese they do pronounce the R. Okay, this just takes me back to where I was. Kind of hoping for a little more, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, can I climb up this? No, apparently not. Okay, it's just meant to tease a secret. Hippity hoppity, get off my property. What am I saying? What am I yapping about? I don't know, guys. Sometimes I just think what's in my mouth and I say it without thinking. Steady. Oh, right, I can't kill these. At least not like this. Excuse me. Wait, why couldn't I capture him? So... Wait, hold on. Okay, it's just coins. Never mind. I was kind of hoping for more. Hold on. Angle it a little better. There you go. Yeet. Oh, right. Why am I climbing all the way up here? I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. I'm very dumb. So, where am I supposed to be going? Okay, that's a start. Or a start. Just more coins. Where's that cave that we saw in the mission preview? Okay, maybe it's up there. Hold on. Okay, I am meant to climb up here. And the music is different. Oh, okay, okay. You know what? I need to be here anyways for another moon. So, chef me up, I guess. Red hot chili pepper. It's still so stupid, but I kind of love it. Okay, am I crazy, or does the crazy cap uniform just go well with anything? Or really anyone, I mean. Alright, give me that. Boo, you must feel right at home with this, don't you? Yep, change now, please. Wait, I just realized I'm not gonna put. It's not gonna give me the toke. I just realized I pressed no on accident. Yeah, that looks so awkward. Take me to the closet. There you go. Howdy. This is a place where chefs come dressed to cook. And hey, you got the clothes and the hat. Come right on in. So, now what? Got this pot and a good simmer. Really brings out the flavor. But you know what? Could be better. Little hotter. But I just can't get any more heat from that lava. Wait, I just realized it's 3 o'clock. Have I been streaming for 3 hours now? I think we're at the 3-hour mark. Yeah, we hit exactly the 3-hour mark. Alright, guys, we gotta wrap things up soon enough here. But maybe you can take on the boss before we call it. That's it? I just had to get on a Podoboo and... Okay, simple enough. What's up ahead, though? Okay, Swamp, if you want to make fan art of that, but be my guest. I'm sure Bood would love it. But since that's more so a personal commission, I mean, I might just pay for I might just pay for it myself, man. Okay, I need another Podoboo. Where are you? Headed out this way? Not yet, homie. Not yet. Not gonna lie, these forks are really cute. As weird as that sounds, I think they look... Their design is really adorable. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to get up? Ow. Okay, I can't even see where I'm going because the camera's moving like crazy. Maybe there's a spot underneath? I don't know. There's the Podoboos. Wait, can I? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Hold on. It just stays melted, doesn't it? Can I actually swim through that, or? Yes, I can. Okay, okay, I am cooking. No pun intended. Do they stay down permanently though, or and can this camera please cooperate? Okay, I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. Hold on. Camera, please. Thank you. Gosh. There you go. No, I didn't mean to. I touched the ledge of the pot. And the Podoboo were... Are you kidding me? Literally, I touched the tip of the pot. And that's what made the Podoboo wear off. Are you kidding me? That was stupid. That was so stupid. That is bad RNG, I guess. I did not mean to do that. Okay, that's on me. That one's totally on me. Steady. Let's take them all down. Find a way out. I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at this game. Okay, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. I think. There you go. Alright. I really gotta time this well. There you go. Okay, we're done here. Whew. Even if their colors make them seem like less like forks, yeah, they are very colorful forks. Still though, I kind of love these designs. I think they're adorable. Maybe I think it's the eyes. Again, I think it's just the eyes. Okay, seriously, where the heck am I supposed to be going though? Okay, can I get like a cursor or something to help things out? Help out here? Because like I said, I need to wrap things up soon. We're at the 3-hour mark. Okay, get me a chef, bro, and just do what I was doing before I accidentally climbed over the wall. Am I going the right way? Kind of. Steady. What's this? How come I can only read it when I'm freaking Mario? Wait, I just realized. Hold on. Isn't that... Wait, that's Poochie from Yoshi's Island. Wait, what? Where is this? Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here, but sure. Okay, I thought it was something secret. Never mind. Oh, gosh. I screwed up, didn't I? Okay, hold on. Let me look around here. See if I can get a clue or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's freaking Poochie. Like, what is he doing here? What's he doing in this game? Isn't he even Poochie? I don't remember his name. I'm pretty sure it was Poochie, but don't quote me on it. Steady. Not gonna lie, I'm getting a little tired of all this backtracking. It's like the frickin' Frozen world in Kingdom Hearts. Just go up the mountain, meet with Elsa, go up the mountain over again, go back all the way down and meet with Elsa. Like, I don't know. I hate that kind of pacing. Where you're just going in circles in the same setting, even if it is a unique... Even if the trek is a little different from the previous one. Okay, I'm guessing I'm not meant to go that way. Maybe I am meant to go through the mountain? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm meant to go this way. Hold on. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Like, I'm completely improvising here. Exactly, Swamp. What the dog doing? Yeah, the hammer bro cannot climb through wall, cannot just do it like a mountain goat. Maybe I'm supposed to go under the floor as a Podoboo? You know, let's look into it. Where am I supposed to find one, though? Okay, there's one, but... I mean, it's something, but it's not what I'm looking for. Oh gosh, I'm bad. I am bad. Okay, but at least we got the job done. Maybe not. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to time that better. I need to time that better. Hold on. I guess you could say I'm playing with fire. Get it? Because, okay, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Okay, I need to be really careful here. Oh, gosh. Bro, can you? Oh, gosh, I'm bad at this. Okay, maybe underneath this floor is the way to the... No, wait, hold on. Maybe there's an opening there. I don't know. I'll just work with what I'll just throw my head at the wall to see what sticks. Wait, hold on. Have I been here before? It's another dungeon, but again, not really what I'm looking for. Oh gosh, okay. Oh gosh, that's what it's doing. Okay, it just disappears on a whim. Steady. There you go. Simple enough. Oh gosh, I forgot the E-Cappy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Kind of nasty though. Imagine eating a whole piece of cloth with just your mouth. Wow, I'm bad at this. Okay, we got it though. Definitely really scuffed, but we got it. Slob, you don't have to make me feel better about it. I guess in some ways we're all bad. Alright. I think we're done here? Yeah. What's over here though? I'm guessing just the way back up. I have had one too many gratuitous deaths in this playthrough, come to think of it. What are you, though? That's it? Oh, okay, the floor collapses when you step on it. Okay. We're still fine, though. Yeah, can I get my hat back, please? Thank you. Wait. Is this where I'm supposed to be going anyways? No. Okay. No, this is just the way to the main village. I hear the music. Or maybe it's just a dead end. I don't know. Okay, it's just up ahead, but there's a giant wall in front of me, so yeah, this is a dead end, relatively speaking. I have no idea where I'm going, guys. I kind of want this king to be done with before I end stream, even though we're already past my threshold. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking a shortcut. Oh gosh, I'm bad. I need to work on my aim. Or maybe it's just a camera angle. Camera angle it is. Thank you. Boing. Nothing hidden on the floor here. Well, there is something, but again, not what I'm looking for. Hey, where does this take me? Have I been here before? I want to say I have. Yep, I definitely have. But... Wait, have I been through that door before? Apparently not. Subtly Moon. Alright, sure. Wait, what's this? Wait, I think I know. Hold on. Come here. Yep, I knew it. Okay, yeah, I figured. Maybe I did need the firebird for something after all. Apparently that's all the moons, though, except for the boss. So... Question is, how did I get to this freaking cave, though? Can I just warp back to the village and warp from there? Probably not. Is this really all I had to do? Or am I missing something? I feel like I'm really missing something. What, me or the hammer, bro? Oh. You good now? Wait, that's it? That's all I had to do? Just go to the left side of the village? Okay, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Sometimes I wonder why the people who love me claim to love me. I am the biggest idiot I know. Wait for it. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Literally just go left. Literally just go left. That's it. I wasted. Okay, to be fair though, I did get a couple of moons in the process, but that was still very stupid of me. Okay, grab a Podoboo and work from there. I'm guessing all that's left is the boss. I'm guessing if they hit me, the Podoboo wears off. Wow, I really gotta time it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, do I have to land on the... Oh, wait. I think I see... I think I see what I need to do here. Yep. Oh, we got plenty of moons in this area. Wait, does that make the bridge? Okay. Yeah, you're right. I need to stop being so self-deprecating. Ugh. I guess I am just a little frustrated is all. So, do I need another fire, bro? A Podoboo? Maybe I gotta lead the piranha plant to the pots? No, not the... Oh, gosh, I did not mean to do that. No, no, spit it out, please. Is he ever going to? Or that works too. Hold on. Does that do it? It does. I think I only need one, but... Yep, okay, good. Ugh. I did not mean to throw my hat there, but it is what it is. Steady. I did not mean to do that. And I went through all that just for a bunch of coins. Nice. Actually, a lot of coins. Still weird, though. Excuse me. Thank you. Wait, is that? Hey, that's Captain Toad. And a checkpoint. And another fork. Flipping platforms, what do you mean? Okay, I need a Podoboo to get to that Toad. To Captain Toad, presumably. not mad at myself. That just felt very mean. That just felt very mean on the game's end. Ugh. Okay, more tomatoes. We got 69 out of 100 tomatoes. The law requires that I answer nice. Bro, can you go away? I'm telling you, these bunnies, bro. If you're gonna try to attack me, at least have the guts to walk off the ledge. Wait, what's up here? Can I wall jump that? Apparently not. Okay, hold on. Yeet! Okay, there's a Potaboo. Potaboos, plural. And I actually need to time my jump here. Wait, what happens if I just jump off and reach Captain Toad? You know what? I'm about to find out. Screw it. Screw it. You might just give me a moon. Howdy, Captain. Yeah, that's a good question. How did you get out here? Thank you. Yep. Okay, that's what I was hoping for, and he delivered. I'm telling you, man, this is why Captain Toad is goated. This game really deserved to sell better. I'm guessing this takes me back to the start. Or whatever this place is. Steady. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh! Okay, can I get my Potaboo back? Or any Potaboo, please? Oh gosh, that was very sloppy of me. I don't mean this in a deprecating way, but I kind of deserve that. That was very sloppy of me. No, wait, I was already here. What am I doing? Never mind. Ugh. You ever spend so much time in a place that the background music just stays stuck in your head for a while? Alright, give me a little Potaboo. It's fun to say Potaboo. Potaboo, Potaboo. Try saying that 5 times fast. Potaboo, 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 Potaboo. See? Okay, okay, it is a tongue twister. Okay. A little bit more. We're 20 minutes, about 20 minutes past my threshold, but hey, it's worth it. And again, I was streaming tomorrow, so was it? I don't know. All right, here we are. What was this thing called again? The Stupendous Stew? Gosh, this bird is so ugly, man. Do these break or? Okay, so now what? He's just spitting out peppers. How do I attack him, though? Maybe I tackle him in the butt? No, wait, never mind. Ow. Okay, I just jump on his head. That's it. Okay, I thought maybe I was gonna burn his tongue off, you know, because I'm a fireball or whatever. Now that I think about it, he literally just vomits a bridge. That's kind of disgusting. Blah. And now the vomit is curvy. I don't know how I feel about that. Ow! Camera, work with me, please! There you go. Sheesh. Okay, there's another heart. I need another one, though. Or at least I really want another one. There you go. Thank you. I don't know. I guess I just don't feel comfortable when I'm not at full health. Just a personal nitpick of mine, though. Blech. 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 Y'all hear the sounds? Wait, what? Oh gosh, now I gotta time it even harder. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Bro, how am I? Okay, okay. I don't know if that's bad design or if I'm just not timing it well enough. One way or another, I'm not getting that hit in. Okay, we cleared out most of the path. Okay, I just need a little bit of practice. And it's just one hit. I can do this, right? My best Rico impression. I almost forgot. Rico was... like, in the movies, it's not really emphasized a lot. But in the TV show, yeah, Rico pretty much vomited everything. He's basically the... You know how... What Backpack is to Dora the Explorer, Rico was to the Penguins of Madagascar. But he was a lot funnier about it. There you go. Blech. Kaboom. Kaboom. Final Fantasy 13 OST lives in your head 15 years later. That goes for a lot of RPGs for me, Tails. Like pretty much every Fire Emblem game I've played. Xenoblade Chronicles, the Mario and Luigi games, or at least the ones I've played. The Paper Mario games, of course. My Go 1000-Year Door. Seriously, I need to play Super someday, just because people have to keep hyping it up. Is that alright? Wait, I just realized the pun in the title. Cookateel Showdown? Okay. I see what you did there. But alright. That's that. Was that every moon in this kingdom? You know what? Doesn't matter. I got what I needed. I think. Because I know we got plenty in this kingdom, and I see more purple coins that I missed. You know what? I can live without them. Maybe not. Hold on. Literally, there's a scarecrow and some coins right there. Hold on. Maybe I don't want to leave just yet. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I'm too much of a perfectionist. And other times I'm the biggest slacker I know. Like, there's really no in-between. Although I guess that is technically an in-between. Never mind. The Bowser Kingdom? Wait, just like that? Even then, we're gonna save that for next time, guys. First, let me take care of this. Yeet. Yeet. Just run and jump? Okay, simple enough. Okay. What about these coins at the bottom right, though? I'm sorry, bottom left. Oh, that's embarrassing. And I still missed one. So, do it again. Or die trying, you know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, on one hand, I'm paying too much attention to chat, but on the other, I'm definitely distracting myself a little too much with my own commentary. Is this even how I'm meant to get it? I don't know, but... Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. All I needed. And I thought I got it already! Okay, okay, I guess I did. Ah! Oh my goodness, man. Why am I being so clumsy? You know what? Let me just shut. You know what? I think it'll help if I just shut up for a moment. I just stop talking. Thank you. Ugh. I'm telling you, man. Maybe I am a little too hyperventilated. All right, Tails. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to wrap things up soon here anyways, but thank you for stopping by. Yep. I think we're done here, even if we didn't get... Have I gotten all the coins in a single kingdom? I don't think I have. Nope. What is this place? It's just clouds and a moon? You know what? Maybe they're hiding it in the preview. I don't know. Stress? Maybe. Although I don't see a reason to be stressed out. He just said Mario time. That's cute. Yeah, boo. I've seen streamers play Getting Over It. Yeah, it would drive me crazy. Like one slip up, suddenly you have to do hours after hours of work all over again. Because I know it's like one big map. Okay, credit where credit is due. Not my go-to choice for a wedding banquet, but that does sound pretty delicious. The Bowser in Bowser's Kingdom is that Bowser? Nah, man, the Bowser from your web browser. You see how dumb you see how dumb you sound? Uh-oh. What? Imagine how gassed this reveal would have been for me if the Mario Galaxy movie decided to not cram in another Easter egg. Just imagine. Imagine. Bowser with this giant Dark Souls looking dragon. Okay, that is a pretty cool visual though. Oh. What? Where did Bowser even get this thing? This goes so crazy, man. Gosh. Times like these, I just hate the Galaxy movie a little more. A little more. I don't hate it too much, but I do kind of hate it. Guys, as much as I'd love to not leave it on a cliffhanger, we got to leave it on a cliffhanger because we're already 3.5 hours in. So we're going to call it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. As always, if your heart so desires, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow at around the same time. Noon Pacific time. With that being said, I'm Seabass signing out. Take care, guys. Bye. I don't know, Swamp. I really don't know. I didn't even know they existed in this. I have so many questions with maybe with little to no answers, man. But all right, guys. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.